Check the volume on the little box. We're good. Thank you.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Jimmy from Weller's in Bridgeville stops by with the best deals of the week. Denise joins us for a social calendar update and the latest goings-on at Fine Day Farms. We welcome Chad Robinson, who will share with us all the happenings of the Harrington 150th anniversary celebration. Alice Ann Zaras has the scoop on the final Fourth Friday in Bridgeville. Our friend Bruce Mears joins us for an update on what's going on in his world. We are live from Smith's Cafe in Seaford. Here's your host, Tim Weller.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to a local show called Weller Does Delmarva. So if you are watching this show right now and you say, I've never seen this show, never heard of it, you are in for a treat. People almost are willing to pay to watch this show. Almost, but they haven't decided yet. So here we are. We are live inside of a restaurant in Seaford, Delaware called Smith's Cafe. And it's more than a restaurant. It's kind of one of Sussex County's best kept secrets. If you're looking for some good home cooking, family-friendly environment, made from scratch, long-term recipes, Smith's Cafe is here 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You can learn more about them by looking them up on the Facebook on Smith's Cafe. So they're there, and they have breakfast, lunch, dinner specials. They've just got a lot going on. So it's a great place to eat. That's where we're at. We're right inside of this restaurant, and it's actually inside of a great big, humongous, 30-some thousand square foot thrift store called the Delmarva Teen Challenge Thrift Store. So I think my first guest is pretty well ready. He's in the seat anyway, and his name is Colin Walls Service Center.
Oh,
good morning.
Hey, good morning.
What's up in your world?
Well, Wall Service Center, we're doing lots of air conditioning work, that's
I
for
bet
sure.
you are. It's
Lots
hot
and
and
lots.
muggy out.
It is hot and muggy, yes.
Hot and muggy.
That's when
That's when it
people
really
notice their
shows
air
up.
conditioner is not working right.
Right.
When it's hot and muggy.
And you're the local air conditioner expert.
Yeah, we are kind of experts on it. We've been doing it for a long time, and we know what we're doing with it.
Mm-hmm. That's a big part.
Yeah, that's a plus for most
Right,
people
that's
that we
a
know what we're
plus.
doing. So what I'm saying is we can check it out, we can diagnose it, and then we can fix the problem instead of just saying, "Oh, you got a leak somewhere, take it to
Right.
somebody that works on
Right.
that."
You've already dropped it off here and so on. It's like one-stop shop.
One
You
stop
can handle
shop.
it, whatever it is. A to Z.
Exactly.
A to Z. A
Yeah.
to Z.
I can't think of anything that's got to start
Right.
with a Z on a air conditioning system, but maybe
The Z bolts.
the Z. What is
The
a
Z
Z
bolt. Oh, it's the ones right after the Y bolts.
Okay, the U bolts.
Yeah, there's U bolts.
Right.
So anyway, you can handle whatever, right
Exactly.
down to even just checking the air in the tires.
That's right. Yeah, but as far as the air conditioner goes, if you need a new AC compressor, and maybe half of the vehicles we check out need an AC compressor, maybe a third. I'm not exactly sure what the number is.
All right.
But when you do that, we're going to give you a lifetime warranty on that.
Right. Every time you say it, I'm just like, that sounds a bit extreme because I bought the vehicle.
Right.
And,
You almost
and the
would
very
reject
first
it,
one.
right?
Right. I'm like, no, Colin, that's too much warranty to give me.
Sure.
The manufacturer didn't give me that much warranty.
Just give me what the
So,
manufacturer gave me. Is that what you would say?
Right.
Yeah.
But you basically have, in your time of being in business, had somebody where you've had to replace it. And
Oh yeah, for sure.
it was
Yep.
really, truly covered under warranty.
It was covered under warranty. Yep, and they had no expense out of pocket. So
Right. That's kind of cool.
yeah.
AC Delco, though, in general, when you use AC Delco
Right.
parts, don't they have a pretty good warranty? A little bit
24
better
month,
than average?
24,000 mile nationwide warranty.
Right.
Nationwide.
So is nationwide like not only Kent and Sussex County, like you could go all the way to Salisbury or
Yeah, even
or
across the
Chincoteague.
bridge.
Oh, you could go further?
Yeah.
All the way to
Anywhere
Virginia?
in the nation.
In the nation.
Yeah,
Okay.
nation.
Nationwide, parts and labor.
AC Delco is a well-known name,
Right,
established name.
101 years of being in business.
Exactly, and so it's associated with General Motors dealerships as well. So,
So you got the warranty, and then you've also got the free roadside assistance.
exactly free roadside assistance with any repair or service from an oil change on up.
Right.
So,
So
for
a new
$35, $39, whatever your oil change is for your particular car, you're going to get free roadside assistance for 1 year.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal.
Lock your keys in your car.
That's
need
a pretty
jump
good
start.
free deal. I like that.
It even covers towing. So it is a really good deal. Really,
agree.
really good deal. Run out of gas.
Run out of gas?
Yeah. So Wall Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com. Downtown Milford, we're at 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in, say hi, and beep your horn when you go by.
Oh, now he's beeping the horn
That's
when
right.
you go by.
Yeah. Beep the horn
All right.
16 times when you
So
go
you
by.
know for sure.
Yeah, I'll count them. We're
All
keeping
right.
a tally.
We're on the radio. We're live, everybody. So, to my Facebook audience, good morning. To my Delaware 1059 audience, good morning. You are listening to Jim Weller. Show number. What number, everybody? 310. You know what show number 312 is? It's our 6-year anniversary. Who'd have thunk we'd have made it this long? And we appreciate each and every one of you listening or tuning in. We have people watching on YouTube. We have people watching on the Facebook. We have people that go back later and watch the show. And we have you, our radio audience, listening live right this minute. So we are excited. We have some unbelievable news to share with you over the next week or two about how you're going to literally be able to drive up in your car and be part of the show. It's a new thing we're going to be doing. And it's a new advertising opportunity. Let's say you've got something you want to sell. You will be able to drive. Let's say you want to sell your car. You're going to be able to drive right up to me under a canopy, and we're going to help you sell your vehicle. So used car dealers, new car dealers, boat dealers, small plane dealers, helicopter dealers, if you want to bring something to where we're going to move the show, we are going to have an open air opportunity to broadcast live from outside the building and have people buy advertising and literally drive up and say, I've got this pack of Dentine gum. I know they don't make it any longer, and I want to sell it. Does anybody want to buy it? We're going to help you get things sold. So stay tuned for more information about where we're going, what we're doing, and why we're doing it, and so on and so forth. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to mention my first guest is my son, Jimmy. Jimmy's very busy working at Weller selling. He's trying to be like the man of the hour, getting all the sales, in other words. And so anyway, he's sporting a brand new hat.
Brand new.
Never been sweat in yet.
No.
Because you got it Thursday. You took Friday off. Today, it's a brand new, fresh Brymar, the dump trailer company. 25th
best.
anniversary. All right, so what is up in your world?
Got a CPAP machine again.
Did you?
Yep.
All right, so your other CPAP machine somehow, some way, shorted out.
Yes.
Okay. And then you bought a used one somewhere online.
Online. It
Okay.
didn't come with all the parts.
And it was supposed to?
Kinda. Came with the
Kinda.
humidifier, but not the tank. But then if you took the humidifier off, there was no way to plug the hose in. So we got
Alright.
creative and went to the hardware store.
And you made it work.
We made it work.
All right, so for all your CPAP repairs, keep Jimmy in mind. Okay. Or if you need any advice on how to make one work. So, did you use it yet?
Yes.
Did you get a good night's sleep?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So you're ready. I know you took yesterday off, and I hope you're rested up because I got to be honest with you. I think today's going to be a big day.
I hope so. I got
Big
like
day.
13 hours of sleep.
Did you really? You're ready for a big
I
day.
am ready.
You going to have breakfast with Lindsay?
It looks like it.
Okay. All right. Well, she's going to have breakfast without you if you don't. All right. So, anything else going on?
No.
Have you sold anything exciting lately that you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Any flagpoles or
I had a
generators?
pavilion finally
Okay.
get installed.
Really?
Yep, pictures will be coming.
You put some time into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Customer is extremely happy.
Really? What town? You don't have to give the name.
Seaford.
Seaford, Delaware.
Yep.
And it's a pavilion.
It's a pavilion. So
Okay.
he has a backyard. No, I don't know if he has a swimming pool, but something that would be next to a swimming pool with a bunch of lawn chairs under it.
Really?
And
Okay.
not like a community
And it got
pavilion, but
delivered and set up and the
Yeah.
whole 9 yards. Okay.
He said
Now-
the craftsmanship is
Impeccable.
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 Hard
Now,
to beat them Amish.
and we have the same experience with our sheds. People
Yeah.
really sheds, the dog kennels, the Amish made vinyl swing sets. They're all in the same category.
Yep.
And so they include delivery and setup.
Yeah. That's the one thing that a lot of people kind of have a hard time
Why?
wrapping their head around. They're like, "And how much is delivery and setup?" I'm like, "No, that's included." They're like, "No, like
how much is it?
to bring
Right.
it to me? And do I
Right.
got to assemble it?" I'm like, "No, that's included."
Right. Well, it takes a while because everybody we're talking to's never bought one before.
That's true.
So you
I
kind
would
of
think that
drive.
I'd have to pay for it.
Right. In other words, can you imagine somebody dealing with me for the first time? How many times we'd have to repeat everything to get it straight? So just envision that. We're dealing with customers that never bought that item before, and they want to just get it all straight. So, Jimmy, we're moving the show
Are we?
to
Are we
another
going right
location.
over there?
No, and I'm going to be telling everybody over the next few weeks where we're going. But
Okay.
we started out here. We were going to be at Smith's Cafe for 6 months.
Now it's Lido's.
And it's not Lido's. That's in Maryland, isn't it?
It is.
Lido's for breakfast. So anyway, we started out. We're going to be here for 6 months. 6 months turned into a year. 1 year's turned into 2. And we wanted to take the show all around, the community. So we've been here. It's been a good run. And after September 7th will be the last time we do the show at Smith's Cafe. We thank them very much. They've sponsored the show. It's been great. We've had breakfast and had a good time, met a lot of people. But we are going to be going to another location, and I'll tell you more about it another day.
Oh,
okay?
well, I will
wanna-
have to wait.
Yes, you will have to wait because it's a big surprise. But when we go to this other location, you literally would be able to bring a trailer, and we literally, during the show, would be able to highlight that trailer.
Literally?
Literally.
Okay.
Literally,
Not
figuratively.
figuratively,
No,
literally.
literally. We'll be able to stand right next to it and talk about it. So what I'm hoping is that car dealers and people that have things for sale, maybe even other trailer dealers, would want to bring a trailer on the show, and we help them sell it. In other
Be
words,
like Barrett
'cause
Jackson.
Barrett Jackson, Barrett
They'll
Weller.
just drive them through.
Right, Jim's auction or whatever we're going to call it. So it's a whole new thing we're going to be able to do with this show because we can do it inside the building or we can do it right out front of the building. So we're excited. So right today we're in Smith's Cafe. So you're working today, going to be there at 8 o'clock, I
8
hope?
o'clock. Probably
Okay.
even 7:45 or 50.
Okay, going to be early.
Yeah.
Early. Jimmy's sporting a new hat.
Yep.
Okay, and how's your dog, Simba?
Awesome.
Awesome. He likes to run, I noticed.
He does like to run.
Okay.
He also likes resting his head on the windowsill
Okay.
and eating rawhides.
Rawhides. Is that a brand of shoes, or you mean like a
no,
dog
like-
treat?
Like the fake bones. He's the first
Oh.
dog I've ever had that likes rawhides.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I'm not arguing because they're inexpensive.
Oh, really? So keep eating
Yeah.
rawhides instead of them Wolverine boots. He's never ate your boots, has he?
No, thank
All right.
goodness.
So Jimmy can sell you a shed, a carport, a swing set, a generator, flagpole,
Kayak.
kayak, trailer, spare
Yes,
tire and
trailers.
wheel. Spare tire and wheel.
Spare
Still got your
tire.
trailer for rent?
Sure.
Okay.
It's not
So
really
somebody-
advertised.
I
but-
told somebody about it the other day. They wanted to rent a trailer. Wellers doesn't rent trailers, but Jimmy Weller does.
Yep. It's got a spare tire on it.
I saw that.
Yep.
Yep. Don't forget to give him the key if you rent him the trailer.
That's true.
I was
I
thinking about
won't.
that. I was thinking about that. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
I'm going
I
to
think I'm
thank
good
you
to
for
go.
stopping by, and we'll see you later.
Okay.
All right. Jimmy Weller, 302-841-1828. If you wanted to talk to him right now, he is willing to talk trailers any time of the day or night. Now, I want to talk about Vanderwin's ice cream, and I want to get an opinion. So I'm going to ask this young lady that's had a seat about ice cream. Okay? Denise, good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
And this is Denise Weller. And so for those listening on the radio or watching on Facebook, this is my wife, Denise. And she's quite the social person. She's out and about and going to different things. But have you been to Vanderwin's Ice Cream lately?
Yes. I've
Actually?
been to Well, the fair was the last time.
Was
I got
it really?
ice cream at the fair. Was when the
Okay,
last
out
time
of the
I went.
truck.
Yes.
All right, wasn't it nice that it was there?
It was really nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what do you like? Do you like a certain flavor, or do you get a different one every time?
No, there's 3 that I choose from. I like mint chocolate chip.
Okay.
I like mocha or coffee.
Okay.
And black raspberry.
Really?
So I change it up every once in a
And
while.
you get a cup or a cone?
Get a cup,
Get
definitely.
a cup. Okay.
But I ask for smaller portions. Not many people do that.
I know.
But I always ask. I say, can I have a little less than what you usually give? Because
They're very generous.
They
would
are
be-
very generous with their
Right.
ice cream.
I went yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, and I like, I'm very picky. I like 1 scoop of chocolate and 1 scoop of vanilla.
Who did you go with?
Oh, I took Brody and Shelby.
Those kids are living off of ice cream,
They
aren't
are.
they?
And Brody told me. He said, we were just here the other night.
know.
With the Reese's.
So,
So anyway, we had a good time.
Yeah.
But Vanderwin's Ice Cream is one of the sponsors of the show, and I want to thank them for being involved with the show. And they have 4 locations. They actually have the one in Greenwood. They have Bridgeville, Dewey Beach, and Fenwick Island. And as Denise said, she was at the fair. She went to the truck, and they have 2 of those trucks. So you may be out and about at a public event or whatever, or you may own a business and say, you know what, today I'm going to have the Vanderwin's Ice Cream truck stop by and give all my employees and customers free ice cream.
and that is a treat. I
That
think
is a
you
treat.
did that.
We
didn't
did that,
you?
yeah. And we're probably going to do it again. But also, you may be having an event like a party or a family reunion, and you say, you know what, I'm going to have them bring the truck and serve everybody ice cream. So that opportunity exists. So they got 4 locations on the Facebook. Look them up. It's Vanderwin's Creamery. And on the web, it's Vanderwind.farmcreamery.com. Good people, been serving our community a long time. So we thank them for sponsoring the show, being part of the show, and maybe later on we'll give away some Vanderwin's gift cards. People seem to like that. So
They do like those
They
gift
do
cards.
like those gift cards. The other night you missed it. I
Uh-oh.
did a Facebook Live. I've had about 500 views and gave away over 30 gift cards in one Facebook Live.
Wow.
I couldn't keep up with the names quick enough.
That's great. You were
So,
blessing all those people with
They were very
And-
happy.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, what is going on with you? You went to a juggling seminar?
Well, I've had such a big week, first
All right,
of all.
start us somewhere. This is
Okay.
Denise Weller's social network
Because
hour.
usually a lot of times, I prefer staying home,
You
working
do.
around the house. I always have to
And-
push myself out to do stuff, but
and
I
you
do it.
honestly do like working around the house.
I love it. I
I
love
come
it.
home, she's made a stained glass window.
Yes, got it home.
soldered and soldered all the frame and everything.
Yeah, and it's all
And-
hung up.
And you made the grids in the stained glass window to match the grids in the,
In the
window
window.
you're putting it up against.
Right, because I didn't want the lines
To show.
because it's all transparent glass that I'm using.
Right, I noticed it was transparent.
Yeah, because I needed
So-
as much light to come in as possible. But anyway,
So
that's
we got
one
a
of
new
my
stained glass window.
one
at
of my
home.
many hobbies. Yeah,
All
but
right.
but we went to see Jimmy do his
Oh,
his
yes,
mix.
mixing.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it's called.
I don't
It's
know.
mixing of music or something like that.
Right.
Is that right?
But he has a half an hour
Oh,
show
I know
or
what Colin's
whatever.
doing. You know what he's doing?
He's
It's a
making
good. It's a good thing. It's so the microphone won't be right dead in front of you. Oh, I got you.
okay.
I'm gonna turn mine like that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we
Anyway,
went
so
Tuesday night.
Yeah, to listen to Jimmy do that. We were a guest there. He had the air
Right.
conditioner on, which
We
he
were a
doesn't
guest
usually.
audience.
Yeah, he had
Right.
water sitting on the table for us,
Yeah.
and I got to speak. But he puts it out there like
What's
he
the
has
name
followers.
he goes by?
DJ Swilly.
DJ Swilly. You can
Yeah.
look him up on the Facebook.
Right, but it's also on Mixcloud,
Mixcloud.
and he has followers on there following him. But I listen
At least
to
his mom is.
I listen to his music. I mean, it's not Christian music, but it's not bad music. You know,
Right.
it's just a bunch of music put together
Hey,
to make. I
It
love
gets
it.
you in the groove.
It does. I do.
All
you
right.
know, I'm not a dancer.
Next thing you know, you're going to be going over to Baltimore dancing.
in the clubs.
In the clubs. Where's Denise tonight? Oh, she's over to
She's clubbing.
Baltimore. Can
I'm
you feed
clubbing.
the cats?
Anyway, he did good.
All
he,
right.
he makes us proud.
Yes.
So
All
anyway,
right. That was Tuesday night.
That was Tuesday night.
Did we do anything Monday night?
I don't know. Can't go back. I know.
All right, it's too far back.
Yeah, too far back.
Okay.
We have been looking at houses with her daughter. And
Oh, my gosh,
yeah, we
looking
did
at
that.
houses?
That might have been last weekend.
That's an
last Sunday.
understatement.
Yeah.
Last Saturday afternoon, I rode every road in Greenwood. All the little roads. I found roads I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
I was looking for a place to buy. I was looking for a lot. Now I'm looking for a lot in Greenwood. So, but I need it to be between Route 13 South and Vanderwin's ice cream. Okay? That's the perimeter. Because, in other words, they want to be able to walk to the library. They want to be able to walk to things. So, in other words, that's
Right. She likes the in-town life.
correct. The
Kim
in-town.
does too, you know,
Yeah,
our
Kim
other
lives in
daughter-
Blades. She likes pizza delivery. You know,
Yeah,
she likes.
and
We live in the country. We don't have internet. So, in other words,
but that's okay.
It's
that's,
okay.
That's what we
do.
like.
We have ants.
Not too many.
Not too many. Integrity Pest Solution did away with it.
Yeah, but anyway, Thursday
Okay.
night I
we
talked
do have
to-
a lot of frogs.
but I like their toads.
You saw the largest toad she's ever seen
it
the other
was
night.
awesome.
I had to
mean,
take pictures
it was
of it.
like this big.
It wasn't that big in the picture, but in her mind's eye.
He knows when to come out and eat the bugs and then go back and hide so the lawnmower or the animals don't get him.
Don't get him.
Yeah.
Because that one there could hurt the lawnmower. He was so big.
That's sad. I hate it when I hit him.
She does. Oh, it's terrible.
When I see one, I stop and try to move it. You know, it's like.
When you were coming home at night, just park here at the end of the driveway. Don't drive all the way up.
Yeah, because they're up there under the light.
All right. So, Tuesday night, now we're into Thursday night.
Yes,
Thursday night, big night.
Was the big night. It was the night me and Shelby were going to Denton, Maryland to.
Originally, it was me and you.
I know, and you were willing to do it. You
I
said
absolutely
you would do
was.
it.
You bumped me right out.
Well, Shelby, I didn't know this, but she's always wanted to learn how to juggle too. So
I did too,
said,
though.
no, you never wanted to juggle.
It has been my lifelong dream.
No. So I said I'm going to take her because she
Okay.
would really love it, and she did love it. It was the best workshop I have ever been to.
For juggling.
Well, for anything,
Really?
because the man that did it, Paul Bellinger, okay,
Paul Bellinger?
yeah, he was the one that taught the class. He loves it. He's a street performer is what he really does. He's not
Okay.
just a juggler, okay?
Okay.
So he knows how to walk on stilts, and he makes balloon animals, and he does magic tricks, and he does the whole thing. He's a performer.
Really?
But he wants to share it with other people. Like, he loves it so much, he doesn't want you to just come watch him. He wants to teach you, and so you can go
Teach others.
to other things. And it was right up me and Shelby's alley. I mean, I'm telling you, he had us juggling 3 balls in 90 minutes.
Really?
And I have tried for years to do it. But
And most people usually take 100 minutes.
But the DVD he said was all he learned on a DVD, and it was showing him
Oh,
wrong
really?
too.
Okay.
Yeah, because a DVD, you pass the ball from your right hand to your left, and then you throw it up in the air, and you're always passing the ball.
Okay.
His technique, you throw them both up in the air, one at a time.
Right.
But they crisscross in the air. You're not crisscrossing them in your hands. You're
Okay.
crisscrossing them in the air. And he also had Shelby stand next to me on my side, and she was literally like my left hand.
Okay.
And I was her right hand, and we were juggling 3 balls together.
Yeah, we need a
It was
demonstration.
truly awesome. Well, when we came back home, when we came home, she wanted to show her mom and her,
Okay.
brother and sister. And I'm thinking, I'm praying, oh, I still hope I can do it so it doesn't look like a flop. And you could juggle 8 times, and it wasn't pretty. We were like, our hands were all over the place,
Okay.
and we were having to move a little bit. We weren't just standing still. But literally, 3 balls, 2 people together, juggling them, and we did it in front of them.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what else he did? He didn't just teach us. He loaded us with freebies to get us started because he just didn't want
Not Vanderwin's gift
No,
cards.
not Vanderwin's gift
Okay.
card, but he gave us like a fanny pack. He
gave you that?
He gave us a fanny pack with juggling balls in it. So whenever we're out on the town or whatever,
You've got them with you.
I got them with me. They're in one
Would
of
you
these
leave 'em
pouches.
home?
No, they're in one of
Too
these. I
many
can feel
pouches.
it. He gave me handkerchiefs to learn to juggle.
Oh, okay.
You throw them up and
Right.
then they float down, but you can juggle. And he gave me a book.
All this was free? Did
All
you have
this
to pay
was
for
free.
the class?
No, the class was free, and then a magic book.
This guy needs to run a restaurant.
Right, but who it really helped was Shelby.
She liked it.
Because all I've ever wanted
I
to
think
do.
it helped you, Denise. You're
No,
pretty excited
It was so
here.
much fun. We were juggling big beach balls as a group. Like we
Really?
would throw this gigantic beach ball in the middle, and then the next person that's facing us, like way back, would throw it, and you were doing the 3 cascading,
Really?
juggling on the ground with these gigantic beach balls. He had it. He let us try all his equipment. Like we weren't juggling 3 of them. We were just trying to flip the one. But the bowling pins, the things
Right.
that you see
They're
people
heavy.
juggle. They were a little heavy, but he was teaching us to flip them and grab the handle and flip
Really?
it. And Yeah, and don't flip it towards you because you'll hit yourself in the face. You
Yeah.
know, you always flip it to
Dental
the
work.
side. But he
gotta
was just
chip my
great.
tooth.
He was just great, which leads me into
Okay.
Caroline Sunfest. Okay.
When's this?
Well, it Thursday night they were setting up while we were at our workshop,
Okay.
and then it started last night,
Oh.
and it ends today, but it goes from 2:00 today to 9:00 at night.
Can we go later?
Yeah, and they
You gonna
have
bump me out of this?
no,
one?
and they
Okay.
have fireworks at 9:00.
Tonight.
Yeah, but listen to all this stuff.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
Here we go.
Everybody listening?
This is the Caroline Summerfest.
Caroline County, Maryland.
Yeah, but it's the Caroline Summerfest at Denton, Maryland. They advertise it like this: the free family festival in historic downtown Denton that's easy on the wallet and high in arts and entertainment value.
Wow.
And they have car shows, strolling performers. I love strolling performers. You know what a strolling
I could
performer
be
is?
a strolling performer.
They're people that are confident enough in their craft
Right.
to do it out on the streets and just have people
That's me.
You know, watch them. There'll be people with guitars. There'll be people on stilts. There'll be people. If you look at the Facebook video, there's like this woman with 3 or 4 hula hoops going around all different directions.
Really?
Yeah, it's just fun stuff.
And we're going?
Well, I'd like to go.
I'd like to go.
Maybe not at 2:00. Maybe a little later. So
You stay
stay
awake
for the
fireworks?
Yeah, so I can try to stay awake for the fireworks. Yeah, but they have 4 stages of live entertainment, artisans booth.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's all free. Well, they have plenty of festival food, so you probably have
Okay.
to buy the food.
Okay.
But it's free.
Maybe free napkins.
No, they have shuttles. You can park in the free parking. They shuttle you in if you want to do it that way instead of trying to find a parking spot. It's all free, you know.
Okay.
It's all, but it's
It's
really
today.
right. I seen they had this big pile of sand, and I said to Shelby, they must be having this kids
Sand,
thing where
right.
they try to find stuff in the sand.
Oh, no, I thought it'd be
no,
carving.
it's this guy doing this
Right.
huge carving, and it shows how he does it and everything.
Really?
It's all geared towards the arts, and they're trying to get people to love the arts, and
Right.
everybody's been given gifts and talents.
I love the arts.
Yeah, I love the arts too.
I love the art of making money. All
You
right.
know what you do good?
What do I do
Because
good?
it is really about sharing what you love.
Okay.
I think. And I think you really love helping other businesses promote their business. You
Oh,
used to love business. I don't
Okay.
think you love business too much anymore. I think
Really?
I think it's just been replaced with helping other people get their businesses going.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the radio does.
Right. Right.
Maybe TV.
Maybe TV.
We ever go on TV?
Maybe we're going to buy a satellite.
Your billboard.
Going to buy our own satellite.
No, your billboard, you're always promoting other people's business, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that's good. You're not promoting yourself, you're helping others.
I try.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, it was a lot of talk. I
Very good. You're a very busy young lady.
I am very busy.
Okay.
So today
And you went swimming yesterday at the
went
Y?
swimming at the Y. Been to
What was the crowd like?
the crowd. In the shallow end, it was busy. In the deep end, there was nobody, and we stay in
Okay.
the deep end. So,
But that person that you say is always in the way and won't let you get there.
no, I don't like it that because they have as much right at the Y as I do.
Okay. It's like driving down the road. Everybody says I can drive anywhere I want in the road. You know.
It's for everybody. It's not just for us. They
Okay.
didn't just build that pool just for me, you know. But it is nice when there's nobody there or the crowds are late because
Right.
I
Well,
like.
school's gonna start
Well,
soon.
I swim laps. I don't just sit there and float. I swim laps. So when people cross across the pool,
Right, it gets to you.
It gets on my, you know.
Right.
But you know.
I
it's-
just float.
It's all about living in community.
Right.
And it's not all about me.
Right. It's not all about her. It is all about me. All right. Anything else?
No, I think today I'm going over Jenny's and I'm going to paint her. She had a patio
doing
set
painting.
given to her that needs to be painted.
Okay.
And she broke one leg on her fire pit was broke, so I went to Ace Hardware and got the screw to fit that.
Okay.
So I'm going to fix that and paint that.
Don't do any power washing. I got a power washer coming.
Really?
Yep. I got a new advertiser, going to do some power washing, and I'm very excited. So, in other words, so we're getting Jenny's house done, and we're getting Leslie's house done.
Okay.
And Katie's house.
And
She
Katie's
keeps
house
talking
done
off
too.
mic. Her house ain't going to get done. All right, we're taking a break from the radio. So stay with me on Facebook. Don't go anywhere. All right, Denise, what is your plans? You're leaving me or what?
I'm leaving you.
Okay, so I will hook up with you later, and we are going to Caroline County.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
www.carolinesummerfest.com. If you want to
Okay.
look it up, they have a map of all the things going on, or also on Facebook, just look up Caroline Summerfest.
Okay.
All right.
See ya. Thank
Bye.
you. Okay?
Yep.
Bye. I'll
Bye.
see you later. All
Okay.
right. All right. There she goes, everybody. So we are on Facebook and YouTube, and we are in Smith's Cafe. And we've got a lot going on. I see my next guest has arrived, and just different things. And Colin Walls is going to come talk to us about Walls Service Center.
How
And
do you like the new color of your timer?
I
there?
love it. I love it. I am going to get a
What is
shirt that
going
matches
on?
that. So anyway, I
don't
guess
know what's going on with it, but
I
something.
think it's like the electronic billboard. It has millions
Oh.
of different.
I see he's going to be on 4 times today.
What's that?
Billboard.
Billboard and
What? While you're right there, Colin, get a tight shot of this. So we
these are
can
my
see.
show notes, everybody.
And here's
Another guy.
yeah.
His
hang
name
on.
starts with F.
Yeah, flagpole.
Flagpole.
Billboard and flagpole.
Right.
And you've got it written out as that. So,
Oh, yeah. Check my
billboard.
spelling now. I got them words spelled right.
Except for the space. There shouldn't be a space there, but
Oh, really?
flagpole
And billboard.
and billboard.
Right. I was supposed to mention both of them before
William.
7:30.
Yeah. You
So.
haven't talked about William yet, have you?
Right. No. So anyway, but we
All
have
right,
a
just
tight
giving you a hard
schedule here.
time.
Are you excited? I don't want to tell
Hey.
anybody the new location, but are you excited about our new opportunity?
Yeah, yep. And I mean, I can't believe we got into the White House. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say
I
that.
told you not to say nothing.
Oh, no.
All right. The show will stay in Sussex County.
Yes, it will be in Sussex County for sure.
Yep. All right. Wall Service Center
Yes.
is in Kent County, just over the line.
Just barely in Kent County. Actually, I'm pretty sure, I might have to try it one day. I think I can hit the river or Sussex County with a
a
rock.
stone's throw from Sussex
Yeah,
County.
I'm pretty sure I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then I'll be able to say, just a stone's throw from
Just a
Sussex
stone's
County.
throw from Sussex County.
Exactly. So, Wall Service Center, anyway, doing lots of air conditioning work.
Lots of it.
We're going to talk about this other thing. One of your
Okay.
favorite things.
The
This
checklist.
checklist.
I love it.
We can do this. If you want us to do this while your car is in for AC service, we can do that too. So
Oh, really?
just ask us.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's oil change. I'm trying to convert everybody's oil
Yeah.
change habits. You know, if you get an
Well,
oil
some
change,
people you need to convert into doing oil changes.
Right. But I just meant, you know, a lot of places do oil changes.
Yeah.
There's no question. It's a very competitive
For sure.
industry.
Yeah.
Some of them think it's like a race. I want to do it as quick as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But when you work on my automobile, you could take your time.
Yeah.
I
Well, we still
want
want to do it
everything
as fast
checked
as we
over.
can. I
Right,
mean,
in a timely
it needs to
manner.
be done right.
Right.
Right, according to us.
Right.
Everybody has their own version of doing it right.
Correct.
This is what we think is doing it right. It's checking everything over while we're there.
Belts, hoses, brakes.
Yeah, you want somebody looking at your vehicle other times than just when it's broken down.
Correct.
You want to try to
You wanna be
prevent some of
proactive.
those. Exactly.
Right. You
Let's
wanna stay ahead
prevent
of
some of
things.
those breakdowns. You know, you're not going
Or
to
plan
prevent
'em.
everything.
Right, or plan so you're not broke down and got a wrecker bill and
Yeah.
lose time from work and
Well,
so
let's
on.
plan the maintenance so the maintenance doesn't turn into a breakdown. I mean, you need to do maintenance on everything.
Right.
You know, around your house, you got to do painting and all that. Your car's no different. You still have to do maintenance on your car. So oil change is the number one maintenance item, but we're going to look at other things, you know, like brakes, your tires, belts, hoses. We catch a lot of things that I believe prevents lots of breakdowns for a customer, and we're happy to do that for them. So
I like the checklist, is what he's saying.
I do too, yeah. And we'll give you a copy of it when
It's
it's done.
free.
We'll go over with it. We'll go over it with you in as much detail as you want.
Or
but we're going
as
to tell
little
you what we
detail.
found. Yeah, we're going to tell you what we found anyway. So, Wall Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in, say hi, beep your horn. How many times we beeping?
Well, I got him doing it twice.
Okay.
And I actually got people doing it.
All right.
I got them doing it when I'm
so when
sitting
they
at a
go by
red light
twice,
now.
If I hear 2 beeps, we know they heard
They
it
heard it
here.
on this show.
All right.
Right. You need to
All
do
right.
3 beeps everywhere else.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
so,
good.
what are you going to take a picture? All right.
Okay.
Katie has really got the pictures. There's no question about it. I don't know what
All
she's
right.
going to do with them. So,
Yes.
what'd she say?
Yeah, get a picture
Oh,
of
yeah.
Bill
She didn't get a
Board when he
picture of
gets here.
Denise. All right. Yeah. Billboard and flagpole.
Yes. Get a picture
All
of those
right,
guys.
everybody. I got flagpoles on sale. People really give us a hard time. We're over $100 below the online price of the manufacturer that makes the flagpoles. So we sell a brand of flagpole called Uncommon USA. You look them up online. The one we sell in stock is called a 20-foot Presidential Series flagpole. They sold them at the fair, $299. They sell online for $329. I sell them at Weller's every day of the week. Same flagpole. I buy them from them, $199. So people are like, why is it so cheap? Because we just want to sell hundreds, if not thousands, of flagpoles a year. We want people to have a flagpole. So if you want a flagpole, it's 20 foot tall, it's made in the USA, has a little gold ball that goes on top. It holds 2 flags. It comes with 1 flag. The flag is actually sewn. The stripes and the stars are sewn on it. It's not a silkscreen flag. Real nice quality flagpole, all installation hardware. Online, $329 plus shipping. Skip the online. Come to Weller's, no line. So at no line Weller's, it's $199. And if you're visiting from out of the area, remember, no sales tax. So if you're from Maryland, you're going to save 6% more. What's 6% on $200? $12. Saves you $12 just like that. So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville, 337-8228. The voicemail is always standing by. And we're open today from 8 to 1 if you want to get 1 or 2 or 3. If I was a realtor, I would give everybody that buys a house a flagpole as a gift. You know, just kind of a long-term memory of doing business with me. Or a kayak, but the flagpole seems to be very fitting. $199. I hear the radio. The radio is coming back. I hear him, so we are live now on Delaware 1059. Justin Ward will be calling in anytime. There you go. It was like magic. It was like magic. In other words, here's one of our good advertisers, supporters, our friend. So did Katie get it? Anyway, we're going to be talking to Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand Delmarva. As soon as Katie gets that timer ready, I'm going to start talking. So anyway, I wanted to say good morning. Justin, are you there?
Good morning, Jim. How are you doing today?
I'm doing real good. How has your week been?
Good. We've been steady putting fences in, and it's actually cooled off a little bit, so it's actually enjoyable, and the dogs are enjoying their time out working while we're training them. Back when it was hot, they would only spend about 5 minutes, and I don't blame them.
Right. Now, when you're putting in an invisible fence, the dog is probably in the house kind of saying, wow, I finally got a safe perimeter. I don't have to worry about running out in the front of traffic any longer.
Yeah, you can definitely see the personalities, and I've been doing this for 20 years now with my dad and family. You can definitely see the dog's personality and how they react. I mean, a lot of times they want to come out and do their deal and go after rabbits or squirrels, but once we show them the alternatives of playing in the yard and enjoying themselves, you can see a dog go out there and get that exercise, and a customer doesn't have to worry. They have that peace of mind, and it makes for a very well household. Once they do come back in, they're not running around in circles around the house, or they're not having to use baby gates in the house to keep the dog in a certain room. So it just definitely changes the dog's personality a little bit. I get a lot of clients that call me back up and say, what'd you do to my dog? And their personality has really changed over time and for the better. So
they learn some boundaries and perimeters, whatever it's called.
Yeah, absolutely. Boundaries, perimeters. A lot of times we see a lot of rescue dogs now, and we're able to do a lot of different breeds. We've done dogs that are 14, 15 years old. We can start puppies as young as 8 weeks. So we see these dogs, they have a lot of boundaries that they shouldn't be doing, like getting in the trash can or going over to the neighbors. And we want to show them the alternatives. So it's definitely for the better.
And it's a safer environment for the dog. So, I mean, a lot of people have never experienced it. I have had dogs that got hit by a vehicle right in your front yard or, in front of your house, and it's a terrible time, and it also can be expensive. So how does somebody reach you? What do they do if they want one of them free estimates?
Yeah, it's definitely that 1% chance. So they can contact us through email, delmarva@invisiblefence.com, or text us or call at 410-546-2436. And I want to mention real quick that anybody that has an invisible fence and they refer anybody, they get a free year's worth of batteries.
Oh, really?
We get your contact information. So that saves you about $48 to $50 a year, and you can get free batteries for anybody you refer.
Well, have you got any new customers lately?
We've had quite a few.
Any of them named Bill, Bob, John, or Ted? Because I think I sent them to you.
Go back through.
Okay.
I'll go back through and see if they came from you.
Right. If their first name starts with any letter in the alphabet, I sent them to you.
Sounds good.
So
I appreciate that.
Well, have a good weekend, okay, Justin?
Yep, you do the same.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, folks, that is a sponsor segment. That's exactly how it sounds. That's called a call-in. So if you are listening or watching and you want to advertise, we sell advertising. Another good advertiser, supporter of the show is our friend Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. People, I talk to people all the time now that have used Jerry in one way or another because we've been promoting him for quite a few years here. He does landscaping, of course, lawn care, things like that. He installs irrigation systems. He sells a ton of firewood, and he also sells mulch. So if you're getting your firewood ready for the winter, he's your guy. If you need some mulch, he's your guy. If you got a lot that you need cleared, he does lot clearing. He does lots of lot clearing. He does that. He has a big excavator where he can dig a basement or a foundation if you need that. So all kinds of things he does. He's a real good guy. He's fair. He's honest. He'll treat you good. He'll do what he says he's going to do. He's an owner-operator, local guy, Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. And it's jlc-llc.com on the web. And his phone number is 302-363-6025. 363-6025. Please dial it responsibly and dial it in that order, okay? My next guest is here. I believe his name is Chad. Chad, how you doing?
Good, Jim. How are you doing?
Real good. I appreciate you coming. You came down, right?
I came down, yes.
Came down.
Yep.
Now, today we're talking about, because I think we're having you on again in a few weeks.
Next
something
week,
else.
I think.
Okay.
It's like a 2-week gig here.
Right.
I mean, might go
Pretty
into business
cool.
or something.
You never know. All right, so today we're talking about a big celebration.
We are talking about a big celebration.
Town of Harrington.
That is City of Harrington.
City of Harrington.
City of Harrington,
Okay.
yes.
All right, and they've been in business quite a while?
150 years.
Really? Do you remember when it started?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. It's like older than dirt type
It
thing,
is.
kind of that idea. But,
Dirt was invented in Harrington.
I think
It
it
might have
was.
been.
I think it was. Probably near the fairgrounds.
Near the fairgrounds, yeah. Dirt and dust. So anyway, what's going on? In other words, what do we want people to know, Katie?
So we're excited to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the City of Harrington. So way back in 1869, there's some very wise people that decided to bring together what was necessary to incorporate a city. So they got a city charter and they did all that, and just some really great people back then. And so 150 years later, we want to make sure that we're celebrating that. So we decided that a year of celebrations was in order, and so we put together a number of events, and we're coming up on a couple big ones in the next few weeks, and that's why I'm here.
Okay, so what's next, and how did the city
Yep.
of Harrington's name come about?
So there was a great guy that was a judge by the name of Samuel Harrington, and it was he and his family that began to really put some of the framework together. So it started as a place called Clark's Corner, and then eventually the Harringtons came in and helped to organize things, and so that's how
Really?
the city got its name. Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
it'd be kind of neat to
Yep.
have a
I'd
city
always-
named after you.
I think that would be pretty cool. I mean,
That would
like
be pretty
Wellerville
cool.
or something.
Wellerville, I like that.
See, I mean,
Yep, Wellerville.
I mean,
like
I'm-
Whoville, Wellerville.
Yeah, kind of that idea.
Wow.
I'm not lucky enough to have a city named after me, but
Well, you're a young man.
you never
it
know.
can
the,
happen.
The hope is still there.
The hope is still there.
So-
Katie's going to take our picture real quick,
Oh,
and then I'm going to let you tell us what's the next events coming up. What's the next thing on the calendar?
So actually, next Saturday is Harrington Heritage Day.
The 24th.
The 24th, yeah, the 41st annual Harrington Heritage Day. And it's just a great opportunity to be right in downtown Harrington. So
Okay.
right there at the corner of Clark and Commerce Street and over by the Harrington Police Department. So all kinds of exhibits and vendors and just all kinds of folks out to celebrate the day. So we're really happy about that. Be a parade that kick off in the morning at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
and so that'll
okay.
go through town. And then, as I said, exhibits and everything open all through town, food vendors, all kinds of fun stuff. And then that night, the City of Harrington's 150th Committee is happy to put on fireworks. So it'll be the first time.
About what time?
About 9:10.
Okay.
Yeah, about 9:10.
right.
So it'll be the first time in Heritage Day history that we've done fireworks. So that'll be really cool.
That'll be fun. Yes.
Yep, so that'd be a neat new addition. So encourage folks to come down into downtown Harrington. The best viewing spots are over at the Harrington Fire Company, and then down behind the Greater Harrington Historical Society, or in the M&T Bank parking lot.
Okay.
So folks can
Probably not a bad seat in the house, though.
I don't think there's going to be a bad seat in the house. Using a wonderful local fireworks provider, and so I'm kind of excited. He's promised
his
a
name?
big show. Aaron Jackson with Brothers Pyro.
Yep. Good guy.
Very good guy. Very
He
good
did
guy.
them all. He did all the ones at the fair.
He did, yes.
And they were fantastic.
They
And
were fantastic.
And every night he outdid himself before the night before. I mean, he just.
I agree.
He did good.
I
So,
agree.
What's it called? Brothers Pyro.
Brothers Pyro.
Yep. So local guy, Seaford guy. I
Yep.
think.
Yep.
Wow.
You can't beat it. I'd love to use local folks.
But you never dealt with him before.
Actually, we were kind of in school too. Actually, I was in school
Oh,
with
you
his
know
wife
him?
Jill.
Really?
And so it's
Small
Delaware.
community, yeah.
Exactly. I'm a Woodbridge guy, so
Okay.
I mean, it's a small
Well,
town.
his dad used to work for me. Believe
look
it or
at
not,
that.
Earl. Yeah,
All right.
Earl Jackson.
All
So
right, small world.
It
Isn't it
is. It
Small
really
world.
is. So,
so
next Saturday we got a parade. We got a town festival, more or less. Come
Yep.
out, check it out, bring the kids.
Yep.
Crazy question: are you allowed to walk around with your dog?
Absolutely.
Just curious.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, so-
And we have an interesting event in the afternoon. So Harrington is all about those rich traditions of many years. So the agricultural heritage, the heritage of the railroad and all that, and then obviously the heritage of the Delaware State Fair. So if folks are interested in the afternoon, we'll be doing a blessing of the combines right on Commerce Street in town. So some local farmers and folks that are in the agricultural industry are bringing
They're
their
going to be like right downtown.
right downtown,
on the street.
right on Commerce Street. So one of our local pastors in Harrington will come out. We'll have a blessing of the combines as we prepare for
Harvest
that fall
season.
harvest season and
Yes.
everything. So it's just something that's really special, and I think that it really grounds our town. It's all about the people that make our community, and I think that it is those people that have for 150 years have made our community what it is, and so the fact that we can come together and realize that we just need to give thanks for this harvest season and everything that our farmers do for us, I think is really special.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. What is your job? What do you do for a living?
My real job?
Yeah.
Do we have one of those? So I am actually the community relations director for the Food Bank of Delaware.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll
in
be back next
Milford?
week to
In
talk about
Milford?
that. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
On I call it the bowling alley road, but what's the road?
Yes, it's Airport Road.
Airport Road,
Yep.
yeah.
So I assume at some point there was an airport there.
You don't remember the airport?
I don't.
I do. I vaguely do.
Okay,
And I
good.
remember a liquor store that was round. Yeah.
Really?
And, yeah. And I always wondered why they put a liquor store right in front of where the planes land.
Where was there a
It was
liquor store?
Right
Where was it?
about where Burger King is, somewhere in there, Colin, or
Really?
somewhere in there. Yeah. Huh?
Huh.
Right. The Walmart entrance. Yep.
Who knew?
Yeah. And then there was this airport.
Wow.
Who owned that? The Jacksons or? Really, Corman. Wow. Anyway,
Look at that.
oh yeah, I vaguely remember the airport.
I've learned something
Yep.
today.
It was something though, and now it's Walmart,
Yeah.
and
Actually,
now it's
not-
going to be a movie
Yeah.
theater next door.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited about the movie theater. That
Oh,
should be
and
good.
the surf and turf, or
Yeah.
steak. What's it
It's
called?
becoming a hopping little area right
Oh,
there.
it is.
I mean,
It is.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So, City of Harrington next Saturday. Mark your calendar.
Yep.
Be there.
Please be there.
Is there vendor spots available, or you don't know?
That I'm not sure.
Okay.
I know
Well.
we're coming up on that. One other thing I wanted to hit if we can. I
That's
see our
fine.
little
No, we're
lights
okay.
at zero, but we are coming up on our farm to table dinner as well.
Okay.
So the 150th committee is having a farm to table dinner on September 21st.
Right downtown.
Also, right downtown,
On the streets.
right on Commerce Street. We're going to close down Commerce Street for the day and have tables in the street, have an eat in the street, farm to table dinner. So the kickoff for tickets, if you want to be the first one.
Because it's going to sell out.
I have no doubt it's going to sell out. We only have a limited number of spots because we only got so much space. So if you want to be one of the first ones to get your ticket, come out this coming Wednesday, to Freedom Park right in downtown Harrington, right by the police department, between 6 and 8 p.m., and we will be selling tickets. Yep, $25. You can't get any better value than an eat in the street dinner. Entertainment by Ty Sherwood and the Tidewater Band. 2 drink tickets. We'll be having drinks there in the street. So just come on out. It's a great value for $25, and you can be one of the first ones to get your ticket this Wednesday night.
Because they're going to go quick.
I have no doubt they're going to go quick. I hope by Wednesday night at 8 p.m. we have no tickets left.
All done.
All done.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Is there a Facebook page or a web for any of this Harrington stuff?
There is. So the Facebook, we're using the City of Harrington's Facebook, so it's City of Harrington on Facebook, so you can look that up. And then the 150th Anniversary Committee website is www.harrington150th.org. Harrington150th.org.
All right. Chad, we're going to say thank you for coming, okay?
Thanks, Jim. I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week. Take care. All right, there he goes, everybody. So you can look all that stuff up, and the town of Harrington is having a lot of things going on. It's really the city of Harrington, and they've done a great job, and it's a great place to do business, to live, and to check out. Hey, I want to talk about another good supporter sponsor of the show. You know, we're just about to celebrate our 6-year anniversary of this show. We're on show number 310, so 2 more weeks will be our 6-year anniversary. So first of all, to all of the people that listen on the radio on a regular basis, people in other states that are watching and listening, we have a very good Facebook audience. We're on about 6 different Facebook pages, so we've got hundreds by the end of the show, thousands of people that have heard or listened to the show, so we thank you. But we have some really good quality sponsors, people that buy advertising on this show, and they buy it, number 1, because they get results, number 2, because they're my friend, and number 3, they like supporting the show. So one of them is Dry Zone, good family-owned, operated business. Bill and Heather, they do a wonderful job, got a great team there at Team Dry Zone, but they provide quality service. So if you have a crawl space that is in need of encapsulation, or you're not even sure, but your house has a funky smell and you just don't know what it is, Dry Zone will tell you what it is, okay? Another thing, if you have a basement that has never leaked and all of a sudden it's leaking, Dry Zone can help you with that. They have a full electrical division, so if you need some electrical work done, something as simple as some more light switches or receptacles, or you got a big project, Dry Zone can help you with that. If you have some concrete around your pool or your sidewalk, or your basement floor has got a corner that's always got water laying in it and it's sunk down, they can raise that up for you. So Dry Zone has many, many things that they have to offer. You can learn so much about them by going to dryzone.com. But I want to really emphasize, we appreciate their support of the show. I appreciate their friendship, just as good people. I know they're always looking for more team players, more people to be on Team Dry Zone. So if you're listening and you're looking for a career change and you want to do something different, or you're in the construction field and every time it rains you don't work, Dry Zone will work you 52 weeks a year. They got plenty of work, and the weather does not affect it because you're either in a basement or in a crawl space. So anyway, dryzone.com, you can learn it all there. You can stop by on Beach Highway, Route 16, just outside of Ellendale. It's the big red barn with the Dry Zone sign out front. You can apply in person. You can meet some of the people at Dry Zone. If you have any questions about the services or what they provide, I am telling you from personal experience, I've dealt with them on many projects. They know what they're doing. They use parts that are designed just for what they do. They have impeccable workmanship. They have a great warranty, and they're priced right. So it's called Dry Zone. Dryzone.com. There's nobody like them. Phone number 302-684-5034. 684-5034. And they're actually on my new billboard, too. So just a good supporter, and I like them, and I appreciate you. Bill, Heather, thank you for your friendship, and thank you for your support. It was nice having Chad Robinson on. That was a very informative time about the city of Harrington. 150 years, in other words. And Katie, if you keep talking to me without that microphone, I can't read your lips. I just can't do it. I can't tell if she's mumbling or talking. So, what were you going to say to me? My hair's a mess? Not again. What were you going to say?
I just was saying it was informative.
It was informative, wasn't it?
informative,
Think
yes.
about it. And the blessings of the combines. Won't
pretty
that be
cool.
cool to see?
That's pretty cool.
Them are big pieces of machinery.
Yeah,
You probably
yes.
don't even know what a combine
Them are
is.
big pieces.
You don't even know what a combine
I
is, do you?
do.
Really? All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, anyway, you're doing a good job over
No,
there
I did
today.
go to Queen Anne's County High School, which is in the
Did
middle
you?
of a cornfield.
And what kind of celebration did your teachers have when Katie finally graduated? Did you
We had a
graduate?
big graduating class. It was like unless
like
you
30, 40 people?
no, like 600 or 700.
Really?
Yeah.
600 or 700
It was 'cause
people?
it was at that time it was one high school for the entire county.
Oh, okay.
So it was
Okay.
big.
So what kind of student were you, Katie?
Very average.
Very average. Okay.
I did not
meaning
become a good student
You didn't
till I went
frost
to college.
your hair or wear eyeliner, or what do you mean by
No,
average?
I was a very average student. I mean,
Okay.
like B's
Just
and
like
C's.
A minus,
No,
stuff like that.
B's and C's.
B's and C's.
Yeah, that would be an
Man,
average
you should have
student.
seen my report card. I could change an F into a B so good because they used to handwrite them and you had to bring them home. Your mom and dad had to sign them. Man, as soon as I knew I could sign Jim Weller just like my dad, I was gold.
And they never
you know.
questioned where your report cards were.
They could care less. They just want to know where I was.
I think my parents were just happy that I graduated
My
high
parents,
school.
I do want to say, my parents cared a lot about me. They really did. I kind of play it off. They were really good parents. They had their hands full being my parent.
I bet.
I was adopted, so they went out of their way to get me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then they're like, why did we do this? But anyway, it was good. All right. Thank you, Katie, for talking on
And
mic.
apparently, Pat Campbell White says you are correct. Jackson's owned and operated the airport.
Really?
Yes.
I thought so. Maybe they just flew out of there, yeah. But anyway, I remember that being an airport. It was really neat. And all them little airplane hangars. You know, because when you're a kid, you hear airplane hangar, and you're thinking, how big of a hangar does it take to hang an airplane? Because, you know, like you've got your blue jeans take a heavier hanger
Exactly.
than your shirts do. So you think they're hanging these planes. How do they hang a plane in an airplane hangar? Have you ever seen that? It's amazing. Have you seen how they do it, Kate? All right, can I move on with the show?
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot. She gets me off track. All right, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Let's brag on Dr. T. You could turn the mic back on, Katie, if you want, but I got some bragging to do. I was there just, what
Yesterday.
day is today?
Today is Saturday. You were there.
I was
had to be there on Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday, yep. And I deal with Dr. Bud, and I also deal with Dr. T. They do a great job. And when people say, how would a guy go to the chiropractor office? Every time I have the most minor ache or pain or something, I start with the chiropractor because it all has to do with what's it called? What's that system in your body?
Your
The
central nervous
nervous system. It all starts there. And when anything's out of alignment and things, you know, your circulatory system isn't flowing correctly, you know, it's just like with me. If I start gaining weight, I go to the chiropractor because something's got to be wrong, and then we go to lunch. But I'm just kidding, Dr.
like
T.
that.
That was a joke, everybody. But anyway, Katie, you recently have experienced chiropractic
absolutely.
care. Now, was that your first time in your life?
It was.
Really? Were you nervous, scared, or
I was.
just hurting too bad?
I mean, I don't know. I went in there, tried to have the opinion of, well, you know, it can't get worse.
Okay.
You know, let's see what we can do. But, you
Okay.
know, just a little nervous anytime you go to the doctors or anything.
And you've met Dr. T before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But never met Dr. Bud.
Never met Dr.
Yeah.
Bud. Isn't he something?
He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. So it's like a wellness center.
Yeah, and we're pretty, I would say, like we are contemporaries. We're kind of the same age.
Oh, really?
So it was kind of cool to see somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dr. T's a young man. No, oh, you met Dr. Bud. Right, because
Younger.
Dr. T's been in business 30
Yes.
years, so he has to be at least 58 anyway. All right. I'm happy with him.
Yes.
Peninsula
They
Chiropractic
do
Center.
a very good job.
And you were happy with him.
Very
Did
much
you
so.
take Violet with you?
Oh, yes.
Now, what did Violet think as a young
Well,
lady
she-
of chiropractic care? Was
She thought it was very interesting. But of course, then she later on thought she could adjust me. And I thought, no.
I'd leave that alone, yeah.
Leave it alone. You know, he is a doctor. He went to
Right.
school for this for 8 years, you know.
Yeah,
So.
he's something. All right, phone number, everybody. So what we're saying is they're a supporter of the show. They're our friends. They do a great job. If you need a chiropractor, here's your phone number, 302-629-4344, 629-4344. I love dealing with them. They got a lot of personality. They know what they're doing. I've dealt with them from shoulder to back to neck to wrist to knee to ankle. I've been very happy, and so have my grandkids. So, Peninsula Chiropractic Center in Seaford, right on the highway, 629-4344, and PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and like them on Facebook. My goodness, they have really stepped up their game as far as informational things and things that you need to know, and I enjoy. I receive emails or Facebook posts, and I just learn a lot when I see them and look at them and read them over. So, with that said, I had mentioned earlier that at Weller's in Bridgeville, we've got flagpoles on sale for $199. I also mentioned that Weller's is open today. So if you need any of what we got a big day planned, and we want you to be part of it. We lowered our trailer prices 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we have been building momentum. So we have a new goal now. Our goal used to be 25 to 30 trailers a week. Now it's 40 to 45 trailers a week because we're selling them for a whole lot less than they used to be. So if you got a price at Weller's more than 3 weeks ago, you need to get our new price, and they're all available for viewing at Wellers.com. It's not Wheelers.com like Wheeler Dealer. It's Wellers, WELLERS.com. All right, we are taking a break from the radio. So if you're listening on the radio, switch right over to Facebook because we're going to give something away as soon as Colin Walls is done with his commercial. All right? And then we'll be right back on the radio in a few minutes. But we're on Facebook. Jim Weller on Facebook. Look me up right this minute. All right. So we are here. We are in Smith's Cafe. We are in Seaford, Delaware. Smith's Cafe is inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, okay? Like a big 30-some thousand square foot thrift store, and that is exactly where we're at. So, if you are hungry, come on down. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's all here.
What would you do if you had your own 30,000 square foot thrift store?
Ooh, I would have a good time, and I would wear roller skates. So, my granddaughter, Shelby, has this little hoverboard. She can run all around the kitchen with it, turn around. Them? I would, maybe. I tried to do it. I had to put a chair on each side of me to not break my neck, but it was some good video.
Why is there all those Facebook videos you do? Why isn't that on there, or is it?
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, let's see that. Did you video it?
No, because Jenny's homeowner insurer might have trouble with that.
Okay.
Entertaining people with hoverboards. But, man, Shelby can run that thing, though.
Have a hip surgeon on speed dial next time.
Right. So, right after the ambulance.
Right.
All right, Colin, what's up in your world?
What is up in my world? So, Wall Service Center. We were talking about the checklist that we do. So, you really like this. Let's finish up because we ran out of time.
I like the theory behind it. I got an oil change. I need an oil change. But while I was there, more importantly, for me, it's my wife's car. Mm-hmm. I don't ever ride in it. I don't know anything about it. And now you say, Colin or Jim, battery's a little low, or your wiper blades need replaced, or your brakes only have this much left. Oh, well, she's getting ready to take 2 or 3 trips somewhere. I better get the brakes done in the near future.
Exactly. So, and we get a lot of that actually. So, as a matter of fact, we have a lady that's getting ready to move to Florida. She's driving her car down there, and she wanted us to check some things over, and we found several things that she really
might have surfaced between here and Florida.
Yeah, and brakes were one of the things. So, yeah, so I mean, it's a 500-mile trip or whatever it is, 800 or.
I'm thinking it's more than 800.
Yeah, depending on where in Florida you're going. It's a long state.
I know I pay for 800 miles of freight from Georgia.
Do you?
3 times a week, so it better be 800 miles.
Well, they ride around the block a couple times.
They must.
Getting there.
They must.
So, but anyway, the checklist. We're looking at things. So I'm just going to read down the list here.
Okay.
Drive belts. That's your serpentine belt and any of the other accessory belts. Cabin air filter.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people aren't even aware that they have a cabin air filter.
And you check that every oil change.
Yeah, exactly. Your regular air filter, so that filters the air coming into your engines, very important. It's very important that it's there. First thing, to prevent contamination from bugs and dust and dirt getting into your engine and actually could damage the engine. But it's also important, too, if it gets stopped up.
It hurts your fuel mileage.
Your fuel mileage,
And it makes your engine run warmer, doesn't it?
And work harder, because it's working harder.
Right.
Trying to suck the air in. Your coolant.
Yep.
So we're going to check the level, see if it's low or not, but we're also starting here in September, we start checking the strength of your antifreeze.
Right.
We're checking it to make sure it's not going to freeze, and if we notice that it's not strong enough, then we're going to recommend that you
Put some more in
flush
there.
it out and let's put some stronger antifreeze in there.
Right.
Because what
Good
happens, if you had a leak at one point, sometimes you'll add water.
But not add antifreeze.
And not add antifreeze.
And all
so
you've
it
done is
dilutes
dilute it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Good
Yep.
point.
So, generally a 50-50 mixture is what you want of coolant and
But
water.
you also check the fluid for my washers.
Washer fluid,
Windshield washer fluid. I like
Exactly.
that. I
And
like that.
we top it off. That's right.
Yep.
We're the oil filter, of course, on the oil change. We're going to be replacing that anyway.
Okay.
But we're checking your transmission fluid. We're looking for leaks on all
Yep.
these different things.
And the rear differential.
Rear differential, if you got a rear-wheel drive car. Front differential, if you have a four-wheel drive vehicle. And the
These
transfer
are all
case.
just things that you do because you've done it for years and you know it needs to be done.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
So, and there's particular vehicles that have a transfer case four-wheel drive, and the transmission will actually leak into it, and you won't know
unless you
until
check
it
it.
gets over full and it starts leaking out. So, and then of course by that time your transmission's
Something's
really
wrong.
low on fluid.
Yeah.
So we know if we pull that plug out and it comes out really hard,
Something's
it's over
wrong.
full, that it's draining into it. Yeah, it's
Wow.
got to come from somewhere. So
And that's just
anyway.
experience and knowledge.
Exactly. So Wall Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com. That's our web address.
Web address.
Web address, that's right.
Wallservicecenter.com.
Downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Let's talk about downtown Milford a little bit the next time I come back on.
Okay.
Lots of good things happening there.
All right. I'll take your word for
All right.
it. All right. So, everybody, Weller's Utility Trailers is open. If you'd give them a call, it's 337-8228. Just say good morning. And if you would, and you're watching on Facebook, which I know a lot of people are right now, if you would hit the share button, I'd appreciate that. Just hit the share button. And if you're watching and you ever want to join us on this show, or anything like that, you're welcome to do so. So we have a lot of different guests every week. We are going to be moving to another location, and we have been here now over 2 years at Smith Cafe, and we can't thank them enough. In other words, when we started out, it was only supposed to be for a few months, and here we are 2 years later, still right here at Smith's Cafe. I hear the radio, so we're going to be coming back live on Delaware 1059. And we're going to continue on with the show. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Jim Weller here. You are listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We are live every Saturday morning. We've done it 310 times, so it's almost our 6-year anniversary. We have a lot of good sponsors of the show, people that buy advertising, and one of them is my accountant, George Luff and Associates, 3 locations. You hear me talk about him each and every week, and I meet people that are always looking for a good accountant, whether you need it for personal or business, or you're settling an estate and you need some tax advice. He can help you with that. But another big service that Luff and Associates provides is helping businesses with their payroll. So many people maybe do their own bookkeeping, or they have a bookkeeper that doesn't help with payroll, so they try to do their own payroll. We did it for years and years, but it's just a pain. In other words, we're business people. We want to do what we do for a living. We don't want to be all burdened down with payroll or wage attachments or these charts and graphs that are always changing, and do we got the right numbers and things like that, or we got a problem and now we got to deal with it. Where Luff and Associates has a system called Easy Payroll. Okay? And they can help you. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting, they will help you with your payroll. So if you need any help, if you have any questions, one call gets you to all locations. We're talking a location in Dover, one in Milford, and one in Rehoboth. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years. It's Luff and Associates, family owned and operated. George, his son Tyler, and he's got a great team of people. Phone number, are you ready? It's 302, of course, 422-9699. 422-9699. We thank you, George. We thank you, Tyler. And we thank you, Team Luff and Associates. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Check them out. 422-9699. If you need any accounting help, need any advice, any input, any opinions, or just help with your tax return or anything, or you're starting a new business and you need an accountant, I highly recommend them. 422-9699. Now, my next guest has been on 2 or 3 times now. Her name is Alice Ann.
Alice Ann.
Alice Ann.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. How
Good
are
morning.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well, thank you.
And how has the Fabulous Fridays been?
Well, the last fabulous Fourth Friday in Bridgeville was a great turnout. It was a beautiful day.
Good.
We had a great band, Charlie and the Cool Tones. They
Okay.
always draw a
Good.
crowd.
Good.
Of course, the ladies of the fire department, the Bridgeville Fire Department, sold out of their
Did
wonderful
they?
chicken
Really?
salad, as they did the time before.
Okay.
So they're going to be there again this Friday, the 23rd.
And it's this Friday.
It's this coming Friday, so you
Right.
have all week
To get ready.
To get ready and prepare.
Right. Put
and
it
get
on your
excited.
calendar. Right.
And I looked at the weather forecast, and it looks like this Friday, the 23rd, is going to be the best Friday of the summer.
Really?
No humidity, 82 degrees. That's what
a
Dan
good night.
says.
That's what Dan says. All right. So this is a town-wide celebration.
It is.
It's no charge for parking.
No charge for parking, no charge for walking around, no charge for the
For the-
band.
right.
And guess what?
What?
We provide seating for that band.
Chairs?
Chairs, and the band
Okay.
plays up here, and then you sit here, and the band this month is called Pistol Whipped. Now
wow.
I don't pick the band's names.
Oh, you don't?
No, I
Okay.
don't. But and I don't pick the bands. But
Okay.
but I understand this band is country rock and classic country.
Very good.
So
I'm sure it will be well worth it.
it will be. And now we have the food court that is like in a semicircle
Yep.
around that area. There's some tables there, some picnic tables. So you can buy your food from our fabulous Fourth Friday food vendors.
Right.
And there's smoothies and barbecue and Mojo's, which is a really popular food truck. Vanderwen's ice
Ice
cream.
cream. I've heard
the
of them.
famous one scoop that's actually three.
Yes.
And very reasonably priced. So they will be there with their truck.
Okay.
And so you can just dance and listen. And, oh, by the way, we have other vendors, too.
Okay.
Yes, we have all
Selling
kinds
different
of
things. In other words,
crafts and gifts. And actually, this is on Downtown Alley's parking lot. They have a large
Okay.
parking lot. And if you want some nostalgia, wander through Downtown Alley. It is a step back in time, and it's of course it's nice and cool in there.
Right.
And there's maybe 30, 40 different vendors inside. So it's just fun.
Right.
To go and say, oh, I remember my grandmother had that.
Right. What's that? Oh, that's a bottle opener.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And
You
a
know,
potato
who used
masher.
to have a bottle opener,
Yeah.
right, or a potato masher. Katie's going to take our picture just real quick. She does a great job operating that high-end iPad. So, anyway, yeah, it is interesting to go look at things.
It
And
is.
what's that thing called a washboard?
Yeah. Oh, we had one of those.
Really?
Yes. Old metal washboard.
I don't know that I remember it, but
You-
anyway.
You don't.
But washboard, bottle openers, just a,
Bottle opener, yes. And actually, we can openers.
Yeah.
Even
the kind where you would.
Well, that's the
turn
kind
handle.
I'm using now because the electric one broke.
Oh,
But
really?
these never break.
That's true. Isn't
No,
that funny?
Never break.
Wow.
And they're all, if you can get them, some of them are almost as much as the electric ones.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
real high end, padded
So-
handles and all
Yes.
that fancy stuff.
So-
I also, Jim, if I could,
Sure.
mention a couple of other things about the town of Bridgeville.
Okay.
The Bridgeville Library is celebrating their 100th anniversary.
Isn't that something?
10 years ago, they moved into a new building, and this year they are celebrating their 100th anniversary with a gala at Heritage Shores Ballroom.
sounds like fun.
And it's going to be Friday, November 8th at 6 p.m. The tickets are $50 per person, but for $50, you get music, dancing, a beautiful atmosphere. You get hors d'oeuvres. You get dinner. You get an open bar.
Oh, really?
It's something you can't beat the price.
An open bar means I can drink all I want and it don't cost me no extra.
That's what an open bar
Wow.
is. Yes.
Okay.
So, and lots of people, we hope to have lots of people that are good friends of the library.
Can you get 2 tickets for 100?
Yes, that's a special they're running.
Okay, 2 for 100.
Special.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Only
So-
until November 7th.
unless they sell out.
We're hoping to sell 300 tickets.
Right. I mean, and I would say there's a chance you may sell out. That's only 150 couples.
I know, and it's good Bridgeville people that
Right.
are very loyal
Yeah.
to this.
So it's at Heritage
library.
Shores.
Yes, at
How do
Bridgeville
they
Library.
buy a ticket?
Well, the tickets are at the library.
Okay, so just go to the
go to
Bridgeville
the library, or
pick up-
look them up on the internet. Bridgeville Library.
That could be an early Christmas gift.
That would be wonderful.
Right.
That would
When's
be
Thanksgiving? It
Or,
could be a
or
Thanksgiving
early
gift.
Thanksgiving.
There you go.
One
so
other
what
thing.
else? Okay.
Just one more thing. The Heritage Shores
Okay.
Military Club
Okay.
is sponsoring a free concert. It's this Tuesday, August 20th, at the Woodbridge Middle School.
Okay.
That's the school that's in Bridgeville.
Right downtown.
Right downtown Bridgeville. It's the U.S. Navy Commodores. It's the jazz band
Wow.
of the U.S. Navy. These guys are wonderful. Every year, the military club sponsors 3 concerts.
Okay.
Army, Navy, and I can't even remember. Might
Well,
be
that's
another
okay.
Navy or another Army. But
All right.
anyway, they are. And so if you want to go, just show up at the door. They will seat the ticket holders first, but there's an excellent chance that if you show up, you're going to listen to the concert.
Excellent. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
I'm going to leave you if
Thank
that's
you
okay.
so much.
All right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next
Okay.
month.
Yes, I'll be here.
You're doing a great job of coming on. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See ya. All right. I got another good supporter of the show I want to brag on. And people say, Jim Weller, I have never heard a radio station or anybody promoting businesses like you do. Well, my wife said it well earlier. I like to help people be successful. In other words, in business, I want people's business to prosper. Okay, everybody likes a good deal, but I don't want everybody to be the cheapest. I want people to have a good value. So when you hear these different advertisers on this show, it's not like I've just got some salesperson out on the street selling ads. These are people that I deal with, that I care about, that I want to help them prosper, but I want you, my audience, to have the opportunity to know that I've dealt with these people. I know these people, and they're good people. So that's what I'm trying to say. Pretty much like I'm personally endorsing them. So if you need some handyman work done around your home, this is my friend Mark Johnson, Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services. They are a very good sponsor of the show. But not only that, I use him all the time. I have a rental house that's becoming vacant today. So Mark Johnson and I are going to get together the first of the week. He's going to walk through. He's going to say, Jim, we should tune this up. We should take care of that. We should do this. We should do that. I can handle this for you. You should get somebody else to do that for you. And I just really appreciate his friendship, his opinion, and the work that he does for me. So if you need something done, no job is too small. No job is too big. He will just let you know if it works for him and if he's the best candidate. And if not, he'll give you some advice and guide you in the right direction. Over 25 years experience. He's licensed. He's insured. He's locally owned and operated. Estimates are free. His name is Mark Johnson. It's called Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Service. Phone number, everybody ready? It starts with 302-500-0133. 500-0133. Atlantic Home Improvements at Comcast.net if you want to email him. And please like his Facebook page if you would. Atlantic Home Improvements on the Facebook. Mark Johnson, thank you for all you do. And then I want to tell you that Weller's is open. We are really moving some trailers. We started a little experiment, and we've always been known for wheeling and dealing, okay? We're going to change that a little bit. People just want to know the price. They don't want to start here and say, hey, will you do this? Will you do that? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. So right now for August and for September, we have taken a new approach. We have took our trailer prices and literally lowered the prices. That's what we did. Just right up front, before you even ask for a better price, we have already lowered our prices. We have went to everybody in the neighborhood within 50 miles that sells trailers, and we have made sure that we have the best price on trailers. So we also take trades. We also offer financing. We no doubt have the largest selection. I've got 4 or 5 people that work there. They're selling sheds and carports and vinyl swing sets and dog kennels and chicken coops and all kinds of things. Carports, kayaks, generators. We've been in business now 45 years. People say, well, why in the world should I even deal with you? Because number one, we're going to try hard to do a good job. Are we perfect? Do we ever make a mistake? Yeah, we're not perfect. We do make mistakes, but we try, we care. We've been in business 45 years. I'm 61 years old. That means I was 16 years old when I started in business. I've got a good team of people, and I need one more team person. I need one more salesperson. I am looking for somebody high energy, quick thinker, good on their feet, loves to take care of people, and wants to help us sell stuff. We need one more salesperson at Weller's in Bridgeville. So check us out if you would. Now, somebody else that I love dealing with is my insurance agent. His name is Bill Strickland, and he owns and operates a business called L&W Insurance Agency, which is another sponsor of the show. And I buy insurance from him. So I buy car insurance. I'm always checking, those limits and everything, limits of liability. I also am constantly, if I raise my deductible, how much do I save? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Is this vehicle so old that I don't need full coverage insurance? We're always talking about things like my health insurance. I buy my health insurance there. I've always got questions. All of our liability insurance and things like that. All of my insurances I buy from L&W Insurance Agency. You can also deal with them. You don't have to be a business person. They sell residential, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, all kinds of insurance. So if you have insurance and you're dealing with like 1-800 and you really, really don't know what you got and you really, really don't know if you're adequately covered, because a good deal on the wrong insurance is just a bad deal. So I'm just saying that they will look at what you have. They will give you their opinion. They will give you their price. And if you like how they acted, and if you like what they said, and you like their price, deal with them. If not, there's no charge for second opinions. So it is L&W Insurance Agency. The phone number is 302-856-7828. So this is your opportunity to deal with a locally owned, locally operated insurance company to make sure that 1-800 I don't really care about you service isn't not under-insuring you. So just make sure. That's all I'm saying. What's the harm? Because when you find out you're not adequately insured, the only loser is you. So 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web, and they are extremely active on Facebook. So people are coming and going. We're inside Smith's Cafe. It's a beautiful morning, and I see Bruce Mears has shown up. We're going to talk to him. Bruce Mears doesn't know it, but I would like to know how good of an arm wrestler he is. Okay? So I'm going to give him the opportunity to arm wrestle here live on the show if I can talk him into it. So anyway, that's not happened on the show yet. So, and when we go to our outdoor event, we may have leg wrestling. Okay, so stay tuned. You have no idea what's in the future for this show, because I have no idea what's in the future for this show, except we're going to have a good time. We're going to spend lots of money, and we're going to try to stir things up and make people have a good time and enjoy listening and watching Weller Does Delmarva. So if you are visiting, we need you to call us. I'd like a person to call right now that has never heard or seen this show before. Okay? So the phone number is 302-422-7336. 422-7336. If this is your first time listening to or watching Weller Does Delmarva, I would like to hear, have we entertained you well? Is it all you can do to hang in there? Do you wish that we were playing cartoons or music, or what do you think of this show? 422-7336 if there's anybody out there that has never heard or listened to this show before. So if nobody calls, we at least know there's nobody that they're all regular listeners and viewers and stuff like that. While I'm waiting for that phone call, I'm going to brag on another good supporter of the show, which is my friends at First Class Heating and Air. We're talking about Tim Police and his entire team of people there. It's like a small army of people. They've been serving the area for over 40 years. They're a great sponsor of the show, and it's called First Class Heating and Air. So if you're listening and you're getting ready to build an addition or a new home, or you've got a heating and air conditioning system that has seen better days and needs a tune-up or needs a service or needs replacing, they can do that. Estimates are free, okay? If you need some plumbing, They're like the local experts when it comes to hot water heaters, okay? They sell many brands and styles and things like that. They also do home performance, and they also do, that's it. No. Water treatment systems. All them nitrates that get into your system and stuff. It's so funny. People will run their water through a water filter, but they'll get the water for their dog out of the sink. It's really crazy, and they wonder how come their dog ends up with things and stuff like that. So if you've got bad water, or you need some kind of a water filter or something like that, or you want a free water test, First Class Heating and Air can help you out, okay? Andy's the guy in charge of all that. So they got plumbing, home performance, water treatment systems, heating, air conditioning, service repairs, 24/7 emergency service. They're licensed, they're insured, their trucks are lettered, their people are in uniforms. They're good people. 934 is the number. 302, of course. 934-8900, 8900, firstclasshvac.com on the web. Tell them I sent you if you would. Like their Facebook page also. Now, in Smith's Cafe, I see food just coming and going. It's a crazy little environment here. They have specials like breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I don't know what today's specials are because I can't see the board. But some of the things they have here that are really, really, really good are chicken and dumplings. Now, if you don't like chicken and dumplings, they got beef and dumplings. They have got hot roast beef sandwich, hot turkey sandwich. Their crab cakes are really meaty. They have great breakfasts here. Sundays, they have a breakfast buffet, and it's a great restaurant, okay? Crab Imperial's good. Stuffed shrimp's really good. Steaks are good. A little bit of everything. So if you want some good home-cooked food made the Smith family way, it's Smith's Cafe. It's right here in Seaford, inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, open 7 days a week. So they also have takeouts, too. Cakes and pies and ice cream and a little bit of everything. Now, you know what's happening today? A big event. I'm going to try to make it. Tag. People like tags. Tag number C300. C300. Okay? And it happens to be being sold at an estate auction on Route 300. Kind of cool. So anyway, if you're interested in going to a lively, very interesting 50 years of life things all collected, there is an off-site auction today. So Wilson's Auction is who I'm talking about. Another good sponsor of the show, my friend Dave Wilson and everybody there. And today, the 17th, up in Clayton, starting at 10 o'clock. You got time to get there. A big auction. They're going to have tag number C300. They're going to have a UTV type vehicle. They're going to have an ATV type vehicle. Firearms, shop equipment, tools, lawn and garden tools and things like that, furniture, household items, and more. They're going to have trucks, a skid steer loader, tractors, and some equipment. And that is today, starting at 10 o'clock. You can learn so much about it at their website, which is Wilson's Auction. Now, also starting at 10 o'clock today on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware, is Wilson's Auction. It goes all day and into the evening. And then Tuesday nights at 7, they also have their auto auction. So anyway, long story short, if you want to go to an auction today up in Clayton, it's going to be a lot of fun. Or anytime today or tonight on Route 113 in Lincoln, or Tuesday nights when they have the auto auction. Now, if you got something you want to sell, you give Wilson's Auction a call. It's 422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com on the web. And yes, they are on Facebook too. The Facebook. So anyway, that's about what we've got. I see that we're going to have Bruce on in just a little bit. I did not get one phone call. There's not one listener today that's listening that's never listened before. So that means I'm talking to family and friends here now, okay? So I'm talking to a group of people that know who we are and know what we do. And so I'm going to presume you like ice cream. Katie was going to say it off mic again. I'm just giving her a hard time. Anybody wants some free ice cream? Get your phone ready to dial.
Now, if I had said,
Give
why don't
away
you
ice
offer
cream.
him some ice cream?
I would say, what are you doing giving away ice cream?
I know. I would have gotten a really dirty look.
You can't win.
I cannot win.
Okay, but just keep
but
trying.
I think they need to say,
I love
Vanderwin's ice cream.
All right, so we're looking for somebody that is listening on the radio, watching on Facebook, or watching on YouTube that would like a gift card to Vanderwins. Now, we got scolded one time because it says 1 scoop. So be aware, it is for 1 scoop, but you might end up with 2 or 3 scoops with a 1 scoop coupon, okay? I actually went yesterday, got a scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla, gave them one of them gift cards, and we were even Steven. So if you want one, call me right this minute. You know the number, but in case you don't, it's 422-7336. You got 4 locations you can go to. It's a gift card for Vanderwins ice cream. You'll pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville. This is free. If you want one, call me right now. If you've called in the past week or two, give everybody else a chance to get one, okay? I don't want the same people to call every week. It's 422-7336 if you want a gift card to Vanderwins. 422-7336, all right? You know who has not shown up in a little while? Is Kevin Short. I miss Kevin Short. I can't believe he's boycotting me. All right, caller, are you there?
Sure am.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
And what is your name?
Dennis.
Dennis, how's Dennis?
I'm fine, Jim. How about you?
Good. Have you ever been to Vanderwins?
Yeah.
Could you
Every once in a while. I started out on 404, and then when they opened one in Greenwood, we've been there too.
Joanne like ice cream too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Like
I'm
the butter pecan.
butter pecan. So can you just say for me, I love Vanderwins ice cream?
I love Vanderwin's ice cream. For
All right.
sure.
And I'm going to make a note, Katie, if you would. Let's give Dennis and Joanne both one. Is that all right? So they can get 2. Is that all right with you, Dennis?
It's absolutely.
All right. Well, have a good time when you're there and don't start no trouble, all right?
I'll try to be pretty calm.
I'll see you.
Nowadays, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So pick them up.
Everybody around me calm.
Right. Keep a low profile in the fast lane.
There you go, man.
All right. I'll set them aside, okay?
All right. Thank you much.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right, I didn't tell him, but I hope he knows he's got to go to Weller's to get them. So anyway, so 2 for them, Dennis and Joanne. Okay. All right, so anyway, I think Colin's going to come over. Want to do one more phone call because I think we missed one. All right, caller, if you want to call right back real quick, 422-7336. If anybody out there wants a Vanderwins gift card, we're going to give it away right now. Caller, are you there?
I am here.
How you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Good. Who am I talking to?
Ed Hudson.
Ed, and have you ever been to Vanderwins?
I certainly have.
Could you say that you love Vanderwins?
I would say I love them a lot.
Good.
Maybe too much.
All right. Well, we're going to set a gift card aside for you. Is that okay?
That'd be fine.
And
I appreciate it.
You know where Weller's in Bridgeville is, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks, Ed, for watching and listening to the show, okay?
Thank you.
See
ya.
you. Bye-bye. All right, it's that easy to get a free ice cream at Vanderwins. So, all right, I guess that'll be enough for right this minute. We'll let Colin do his thing, and then we'll get Bruce over here for the arm wrestling contest and so on and so forth. So we're going to have a good time. Oh, people do like the Vanderwins. I like that we have those to give out to people. You know, it seems pretty nice, and people seem to enjoy it. Have you made your way to Vanderwins yet?
Oh, I've been to Vanderwins a mess of times.
Have you really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. You're almost insulted.
Been to their trucks.
You're
I've
insulted that I didn't know that.
Right. I've not been to the one in Dewey or the one in, where's the other one? Fenwick?
Yeah.
I've not been to either one of those.
Okay.
I'm going to wait till everybody else is not at them.
Oh, okay.
Before I
When
go
the
down
crowds
there.
die down.
Yeah, waiting for the crowds to
And
die
you don't
down.
have to download an app to park.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, $10 to park.
Right. I almost got a ticket one time. Is it called Dewey? I went to Dewey,
called Dewey
to eat at Woody's. I went to Dewey to eat
Yeah.
at Woody's. But you got to download this app to do the parking. And
You
and
thought
I,
it was just
I
free?
had to
There was
keep
no
holding
meters?
the cop off. I said, listen, I'm really downloading the app, but it just takes me a while. Don't give me a ticket just yet. So anyway, we got it all
Really?
worked out. Well, they were debating whether I was really for real or not. So I'm like, it just takes me a while to download the app. And he's like, Mr. Weller, it shouldn't take you a half an hour to do such. I said, you don't know me. That's
But I
fast.
had to go into Vanderwins to get their Wi-Fi.
So
And I had to
anyway.
ask for their password. That's
Right.
what it was, yeah.
Then I had to call Brooks to figure out how to do it.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Hey,
So,
I want
yeah.
to talk about Milford a little bit.
Milford a
and
little
Wall
bit.
Service Center is in Milford. And I want to say, we are the title sponsor of the Milford High School football broadcast on ESPN.
Well, congratulations.
102.1 ESPN.
So
yeah.
you're going to throw out the first ball, or you? Oh, it's
No.
You get to be the first person tackled.
Maybe. We'll see. When I try to get in without paying. I'm a
Right.
sponsor.
I'm a sponsor, man. Don't you know
I don't have
me?
to pay, do I?
Right. And they're
So,
like, yes,
so
you
anyway,
do.
yeah, we're proud to sponsor Milford High School football, and we are the main sponsor of that broadcast. And
Really?
yeah, during the home games, I will be up at halftime. I'm going to be in the booth talking with Gary and
Really?
yeah. So
Gary Schofield?
Gary Schofield on
Oh, my
Sports.
gosh.
Yeah. Yep. So
What a treat for Gary.
right,
Lock
he's
the door,
excited.
Gary.
He's excited.
He's excited. Oh, my.
So I think it's going to be
Really?
good.
So Wall Service Center sponsoring this.
Yeah, Wall Service Center is sponsoring the football. You'll see her name on the banners, and we're getting T-shirts and
Really?
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Wow. And banner, you mean like a plane will fly over in the middle of the
I'm
game?
sure
and
at
say,
night.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Colin.
in the dark,
the
right?
dark.
They'll have the big spotlights on
Right,
it, blinding the
right.
pilot.
Well, it'll be that big thing. Yeah,
Right.
it's like a beam up in the sky.
I'll get
yeah.
up with Jeff Corman. We'll see if we can make
Get
that
right
happen.
on that. Yeah. All right.
So
well,
anyway,
thank you for doing that.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a good community thing.
It is, and I think it's good. I think it's going to be good for the community. It's good for Wall Service Center because lots of people are going to be hearing our name. But that's not the whole reason why we're doing it.
Okay.
We really want to support Milford, downtown Milford, and things that are going on there. So
Because it's the hub.
it's the
It's
hub
the
for
town
us.
too big for one county.
Yeah, it's the hub for us, and there's a lot of people that work in Milford. We don't work
Yes.
on just people's cars that live in Milford. A lot of people work in Milford. A lot of people come visit Milford.
Yes.
And they might still be in the Milford School District. Ellendale is in it,
Right.
and on over to
Well,
Houston.
gee,
And
I'm fortunate enough having property in Ellendale. I'm allowed to pay Milford school tax.
that's right.
I feel honored.
Right, yeah.
So,
Well, you
anyway,
helped make the high school football
team.
possible too.
Right,
So you
yep.
probably bought jerseys or,
Something.
a football or lines on the field or something.
Right, at least $15,000 worth. Anyway.
Right.
All right, so thank you, Colin, for that. So you're going to be talking a little bit. What station is that going to be broadcast
1021 ESPN 1021. I think it's on
1021.
AM 930 as well. So it's another Forever Radio
Family member.
family, just like Delaware 1059. So it's all part of that cluster of
Wow.
radio stations there. So
Good.
Yeah,
and I
good
heard
people
you were
there.
on Dan Gaffney's show yesterday morning.
Yeah, yep, my
Somebody
regular
told
Friday
me you looked
spot.
really good.
Did I?
I said, this guy's got a face for radio.
Yeah, that's right. Who said
So,
that?
I don't know. I just
No,
made it up.
he made
but
it up.
somebody did. No, somebody said something. They heard you yesterday. I just can't remember who it was. All right. Anything
Okay.
else?
No, I think that's it. That's it. So
Okay.
just tune in. I don't know when the first game is, but I'll
What is
announce
your
it.
favorite Vanderwin's ice cream?
The birthday cake one. I'm a
Really?
sucker for the birthday cake
You
ice
like
creams.
that?
I like them. Yeah.
He's a celebration guy.
Yeah, I
He's
am.
always celebrating. Well, good. All right.
all right.
Well, I'm going to give away a couple more gift cards.
We'll
then,
do that.
just for the heck of it.
just for the heck of it.
All right. You
Not
see
for the
Bruce-
ice cream. For
You see, Bruce Mears is here.
I did.
See
I've been
them
talking
arms
to him.
he's got.
Yeah.
It's called breaking arms. He's
Yeah.
he's something. He's taller than me, so that
Many
means
years of swinging a hammer, right?
swinging a hammer or holding a cell phone,
That's
or paying for parking, putting them coins
Yeah.
in the thing.
Quarters in the meter. Yeah. That's right. He's
All
a
right.
Bethany guy.
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. So, all right. Anyway, we're going to have Bruce Mears on in just a minute or two, okay? For real. He's a good guy. But I want to take another phone call. 422-7336. If you haven't won in a week or two, give me a call and we'll give you a gift card to Vanderwin's. 422-7336. It's free. All you got to do is pick it up at Weller's. And the phrase that pays is, I love Vanderwin's ice cream. That's all we're looking for people to say. And if you've never been to Vanderwin's, we're looking for you to go to Vanderwin's so that you will love Vanderwin's ice cream. Everybody seems to like it. Some people have their own favorite flavor. Colin, are they there?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Jim. This is Tom Seifert.
You said Tom?
Yes,
Tom. Is that spelled T-O-M?
you are correct.
Wow, I'm on my game as far as spelling. So, Tom, have you ever been to Vanderwin's?
Yes, I have.
And what is your take on their ice cream?
Their ice cream is awesome.
Good. And where do you go?
Normally 404 or the one in Greenwood.
Okay.
Deal, depending on which direction I'm coming from.
All right. And do you have a favorite ice cream, or do you dice it up all the time?
I tend to mix it up type deal, depending on what flavors. But I've always been like a chocolate chip type person.
And do you get a waffle cone or a cup or a sugar cone?
Waffle cone
Yep.
makes sense to be eco-friendly and eat the bowl.
That's a great idea. Do you see how they make them in there? I was watching the people roll them the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They see a lot of work. People don't realize what goes into making a lot of the stuff.
Yep, I agree. All right, well, Tom, we got your name down. Just pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
Okay, and I always make sure to honk when I go by also.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Now I know who it was. See ya. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
Bye. All right, so there's a happy ice cream customer, and he honks his horn and drives responsibly. I'll take one more call, 422-7336. 422-7336. By golly. What do we got? We had 3 people, but technically 4 winners. So if you want a free Vanderwins gift card, all you got to do is say, I love Vanderwins ice cream. Unless you've never been there, then you can just say, I've never been there, and we'll send you there. But we give them away, and people like them, and it is on the card. It says 1 scoop. We want you to know that. That's my disclaimer. But when you get there, you'll find it's 2 scoops, sometimes 3 for the 1 scoop card. We have another phone call, or am I hearing things?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes, good.
And what is your name?
It's Kim.
K-I-M?
Yes, you're on your spelling today.
Man, I'm on it. And have you ever been to Vanderwins?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I hope you love it. I hope you love it. Do you like cones or cups?
On the cones.
Cones, okay. Well, you got to pick the card up at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
Okay.
And then you go to Vanderwins in Greenwood or Bridgeville or Fenwick or Dewey, and you turn it in, and it says 1 scoop on the card, but they always give me at least 2 scoops, and they will for you too. They're very generous, is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. So, well, and have you watched the show frequently?
No, I haven't.
Have you? Is this your first time, or?
Oh, no.
Okay,
no.
just all right. Is there anything different you'd like us to do with the show?
Nope, I think it's perfect the way it is.
All right. Well, then thank you for watching and listening, okay?
All right, thank you.
See ya. Bye-bye. All right, there's another. Now, that will be her first time going to Vanderwin. So hopefully full of people with her. She'll have 1 gift card and all the rest will pay. But anyway, I think she's going to like it. So my next guest, I want to wait till we get on the radio. Are we on the radio? Go ahead and tell me when we're on. Are we on? Yeah. All right, by golly. All right. Well, let me do my final advertisement so that way we can get started on this arm wrestling thing. Katie, just when you get a minute, I don't know if we are or aren't going to have anything from the back. If you want to just double check and see if we are, okay? All right, so next advertiser, good friend of mine, but he's been boycotting me, okay, is Kevin Short. I haven't seen him in a while. He used to come in every once in a while. I get lucky. He'd buy my breakfast. I haven't seen this guy for a long time, but I know why, because he's in his season. It's busy time for Team Mid-South Audio. So if you are at an event where there is music or lighting, I can pretty much assure you the people producing it and doing all of that is Mid-South Audio. So if you have an event and you need somebody to help you make it louder, make it brighter, they can help you out. Whether you need the equipment, whether you want to buy it, whether you want to rent it, whether you need help running it, check them out. Go to their website. You'll learn all about what they offer and what they do. Kevin Short's just a good friend, a good supporter, a good sponsor of the show, and a good community-minded guy, okay? His name is Kevin. He goes by Kevin, and it's Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio, midsoutaudio.com on the web, and like their Facebook page if you would. Now, he has arrived. This is, we call him Mr. Intelligent, in other words. I just give him a hard time. Hey, Colin, is it possible to bring up a picture of a house Bruce built? Is it on just yesterday's Facebook post?
Yes.
Is it okay to bring it up, or should we not?
Please.
If we could. All right. Now, are you sporting a new hairdo?
Yes, I am. Summer
Is that what it
style.
is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like a chameleon. I'm
Oh, really?
Forever changing.
Forever changing.
I don't want
Okay.
to get bored with myself.
All right. So, Bruce Mears, what do you want to talk about today?
This arm wrestling, I'm caught by surprise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't practice?
No, and I didn't eat my Wheaties or take my Geritol.
I didn't either.
But I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I don't want to do it because I don't know if I'm properly insured for any arm wrestling on this show. I have to read my media, media thing.
I feel relieved.
Right,
Yeah.
because next thing you know, Bruce won't be able to write or draw a blueprint or something, and
yeah.
his doctor will be saying, had he not got hurt on the Weller Does Delmarva show.
Well, and they say, 15% of arm wrestling is technique, and I didn't
Right.
have any time to practice.
That's
technique,
right,
so,
right,
Nor did
so-
you. So
right.
maybe next time.
Our show is moving. Oh,
is
we're going to get a
exciting.
picture. Oh, we got to get a picture here with your newest hairdo. I got a new hairdo too. I parted my hair on the left this morning. No, so I can't tell anybody where we're going, but we've been here 2 years, believe it or not. In fact, we've been here 106 times. So we thank the Smith family and Smith's Cafe for having us here. When we started out, we didn't plan on being here so long, but it's just been cozy being here. It's
been
just
great.
been cozy.
The food's
and
great.
So, but we have a new location. We're going to start there September 14th. And in the next few weeks, we're going to be telling everybody where it is. But it's going to be so exciting. It's just going to be a new place. And then we're going to go there for about 6 months. And then we're going to probably try to find another place because we're trying to get the show all over Delmarva if we can. So that's something new I wanted to tell you. So how you been?
Outstanding.
And how are your sons?
Enjoying summer. They're outstanding. My oldest, Jordan, just returned to Auburn University yesterday
Okay.
for his junior year.
Wow, there you
And
go.
my 16-year-old Brandon, he's wrapping up work at his summer job at Twist.
Is he driving?
Yeah, he just
Okay.
started, I guess, about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So,
All right.
and I hate it because I used to be able to drive him to work.
And you could talk.
And those
and-
times are gone.
They
He's
are.
driving.
Right.
I learned that with my first son.
Yep.
So, but it happens. And my youngest son works at Funland, which
Funland.
is just the perfect job for
I
him.
agree with that, huh?
He'll hate to see his summer job close.
Really?
Yeah, Chase loves Funland.
No
I hate
kidding.
to
Yeah.
interrupt, but didn't
What?
he make a cake? Did
Oh
he
yeah,
make-
he's
Oh,
an actor,
unreal.
a baker.
Unreal.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Was it a special event or?
He'll just randomly bake something.
No
you know,
kidding.
And a creative cake. He's got that creative gene. It's not just
Wow.
like, here's a cake and it says little writing on it.
Oh, he's
you know,
creative. All right.
Yeah, he'll like bake. He's an actor at Clear Space, and they'll be doing a play, and he'll bake a cake and make it look like something in the play. And,
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, all
that's
my
pretty
boys
cool,
have
huh?
that creative gene.
Two
Yeah.
boys.
3.
Oh,
My 3
three.
sons.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got college 3 times.
Yeah, college time 3.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you don't have to pay for the weddings.
Oh, that's right.
That's right, because the
That's
girls,
right.
it's the girls' parents that pay for the weddings.
Yeah, weddings. I hadn't even thought about that.
Next, it will be grandchildren. So
Well, that'd be cool.
that'll be cool. All in order like that. All right. So, what else? What else is going on? The house is done. Okay. If you could bring this up, folks watching on Facebook and
yeah.
YouTube, I went and toured this house when it was being built. So the people listening on the radio, do not keep looking at your screen. You can't see it. So this is a house that Bruce designed and built in Bethany.
Yes.
And what is this about? 2,500 square feet? 2,800?
That one is almost 6,000 square feet.
6,000.
Yeah.
And you said it's going to have a basketball court, and I couldn't tell if you were joking or not.
No, it's got the basketball court.
Does it really?
Indoor basketball court, and the opposite end of the area is a tennis wall. Where
Really?
you can hit the ball back and forth with just yourself.
Okay. No
yes,
kidding.
Sir. Yeah.
And did that take like a year to build? Like
It took a year and a half.
a year and a half.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It had a
and-
lot of steel, a lot of architectural features.
Oh yeah,
and-
even the steps were fancy. Just
Oh, yeah.
everything,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot of attention to detail.
There's $175,000 worth of ornamental steel in that house.
Really?
Yes, sir.
That's quite a bit, right?
It is quite a bit. Yeah.
Wow, isn't that something?
Yeah. So
All
it was
right.
a fun build, great customer.
All right.
We love what
And
we
is that
do.
like where they live full time, or is that a part
No,
time?
no, that's just their
Getaway
yeah,
home.
their summer
All right.
place.
Wow.
Which they've enjoyed this summer.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they have 3 sons too.
Do they really?
Same basic ages as my sons.
Who plays the basketball?
All 3 sons
Okay.
and all their friends that they round up, you know.
Okay. All right.
You know.
That's probably got to be one of the few indoor basketball courts downtown Bethany.
I think it's probably the only one.
The only one.
Yeah.
Well, good job.
Yeah, they're really enjoying it. And there's also a rec room just inside off of the basketball court that has ping pong and shuffle
Okay.
board. And,
So they're here to recreate,
yeah.
and
yeah.
you're going to see to it they can.
Yeah, I'm going to see to it they enjoy it.
Yep. Now I saw a picture of another house that was on the water that had some beautiful, what it call it, spiral staircases.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's something I'm not sure too many people do. I actually design the spiral and send it to the manufacturer, and most spiral staircases are delivered to the job in pieces and
Ooh.
assembled.
Okay.
They don't look as good, and then at all the connections, that ocean salt air starts to take
Rust.
its toll on it.
Right.
I have the staircases built
And then
in
powder
one piece
coated.
and powder coated. And then we
Really?
bring the crane in and set them in place. And
So
it's
they
just-
come in like on a big
yeah,
trailer already
yeah.
put together.
And the stair that you're referring to also has synthetic decking treads. And
What's that mean? It's not slippery.
No, it's man-made composite, not salt-treated wood. So,
okay.
yeah, that-
Very weather resistant.
Yeah, that particular product is Trex.
Wow.
Trex treads, and it has LED riser lights, little teeny lights, on each stair rise, and you can change the color. You can
that would
you
be
know,
cool
and
seeing it from the water.
Right, and it's all linked into the pool lighting and the landscape lighting.
So if you were off in a distance looking at this house, you could change the way it looks.
Yeah, he can do it from his phone, do it from his computer. So, it's just fun stuff.
Well,
you
you
know.
really enjoy
Yeah.
being a building contractor.
Yeah, I enjoyed the design part and then building it. If I just built from someone else's plans all the time,
Oh, yeah, that is a good picture. What's
Yeah.
that a picture of?
Made in
I mean,
America.
the flag, Made in America.
Made in America.
I mean, is
Yeah.
that something you put on that board or that board?
No, it was delivered
came.
that way.
Was it really?
Yeah, and I saw that American flag. It made me proud. I'm like, oh, we
Using good
got to
products.
capture and post this.
Yeah. Well,
So-
good. So that's on what page is that? That's on
That
Facebook.
was my Facebook page.
So Bruce
Yeah.
Mears on Facebook if you want to just look at
Yeah.
it. And what else you involved in? I don't want to get it wrong, but are you on planning and zoning?
Yes, planning and zoning
Move
commission.
from Board of Adjustment to planning and zoning.
Yes, sir.
It's an appointment.
Yes, it's an appointment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when somebody goes before planning and zoning, you're one of the people they
Yeah.
go before. Mm-hmm. And what kind of things do people go before planning and zoning for?
Development and land use issues.
Okay. Or if
So-
somebody maybe, but it's not the same as a variance. That's
No,
something different.
No.
Okay.
The Board of Adjustment, when you go before them for a variance, you're asking to
Vary from the rules.
vary from the rules.
Okay.
We review applications as per the rules.
Okay. Good way
Yeah.
of putting it. Right.
Yeah,
So in other
so-
words, somebody applies to do something, and you say, does this meet within the
Right.
within the
Right.
rules?
A lot of times people say, why did you vote for that? Well, according to the rules,
Right. And
I
that's
had no choice.
Right. You're not
That's my
voting an
job.
opinion.
Right,
You're
exactly.
voting, does this meet the criteria that's already been established?
Exactly.
Okay.
And it's an honor to serve with the other four commissioners. We all put our heart and soul into it,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we're doing as good a job as possible.
I think Sussex County government. I've dealt with the planning and zoning. I've dealt with the Board of Adjustments. I've dealt with the county council. I didn't miss any. That's all there is, right? Those
Right,
three.
right.
Every one of them. I've been very pleased with my experience. I've learned a lot by dealing with them. In other words, because all they're trying to do is not tell me what to do. They're just making sure that all of us are trying to be good neighbors with each other.
Exactly.
And make the county overall, compliant, but also fair to everybody involved.
And how about this? A balanced budget. Your
Yeah, a
taxes
balanced
never
budget.
get raised.
I know. How
That's
do they
great
do
government.
that?
Just
Like, how
great
could you
government.
teach that?
Just great government.
Yep.
There is a third amenity, Jim, and that's the Building Code Board of,
Okay.
of Appeals, which I served as chairman.
Okay.
23 years before I did 2 years
Did you
on Board
really?
of Adjustments.
23 years.
23 years.
Gosh, you must have
Yeah.
been a teenager when you started.
It's an honor.
All right, you been surfing lately?
No, we've had a very quiet summer, which has been good for fishing.
Meaning not a lot of surf.
Yeah, normally we get a day off and we want to go fishing and the wind's blowing, so you got a little surf. Well, this summer it's just been calm.
That's why you're fishing so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. But the tropics are getting ready to steer up, so
Something may happen.
late August, September is our time of year when we get the real McCoy. So
Now, do
hopefully
you have a
soon.
GoPro camera on your surfboard?
I have a GoPro camera, but I typically don't use it
Because the
I
facial
use it to
expressions
shoot
are-
others. Oh
are
yeah, you
too
don't want to see
amazing.
my face. No, no, I blow up like a bullfrog.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long you been surfing?
Since I was 12.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you, about
46.
45?
Yeah. 58. Do the math. 58.
Wow.
I'll be 58
And
next
did you
year.
start surfing right here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember Wild World of Sports?
Oh, yeah.
I used to just love Wild World of Sports every Saturday, and they always had the Pipeline Championship on from Hawaii, and there
okay.
was this guy, Jerry Lopez, and I just wanted to be Jerry Lopez.
So you had TV when you were younger?
One channel.
One channel.
And my grandfather was the
Oh,
news
that's
broadcaster
right.
on there.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
One
very-
channel.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Anything going on at church?
Oh, yeah. We're winding up our permit process for our
Big
Hope
addition.
building. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's been a long process. Fundraising's going well, but we
Okay.
can always use more donations.
All right.
So we hope to break ground sometime this fall.
And what church is that?
That's Mariners Bethel United Methodist Church on Central Avenue in Ocean View, Delaware.
And they've tolerated you since a little child.
I know, right?
It's been
They-
like a long stress test.
Yeah, I think I have to donate double.
Well, you
No,
seem to love it.
it's
you
a
seem
big-
to love the church.
It's a big family, Jim. It's just a huge church family.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, when we built our new sanctuary, a lot of people were opposed for good reason,
Okay.
and we had 300 members. Well, now we have 1,200, and that doesn't include our visiting members.
Wow,
So,
1,200 members.
We're growing with the community. That's the task that we've been given, and that's what we're doing. And our new Hope Center will have something for everybody, from diapers to Depends.
No
You know,
kidding.
we're going to
Wow.
have the youth in there, basketball court. I'd like to see us bring back Friday night skating in the
Wait a
in the
minute.
gym.
Ice skating in the gym?
No, not ice skating, Jim. Maybe in the
Roller
winter.
skating.
Maybe in the winter. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so
my.
everything's going good down there.
Could you really roller skate on the gym?
Yeah. We're going to do one of those rubber floors instead of a wood
Are
floor.
you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
All right.
and you know, if you get married in the church, you'll be able to rent the facility. You
And
know,
roller skate?
Roller skate at your reception.
Right.
You know, we might even
Yes.
put a disco ball up.
Wow.
You know,
Now, in
So-
your church, are people allowed to laugh?
it's mandatory.
Okay.
It's mandatory.
All
Yeah,
right.
when I'm a greeter, you know, if they walk in and they're not smiling, I send them back out. and,
Go get the smile out of the glove box.
get the smile and come
Yeah.
on back in.
Now, are you a handshake, a fist bump, or a high five
I'm
guy?
a handshake. I don't
Handshake?
get that. I don't get that fist bump thing.
Okay. I'm just
I
checking.
guess it's a germaphobe thing.
It's
I
a
don't
germ.
get it. I
Oh,
don't
they're
get
all
it.
the medical professionals
Yeah.
doing the fist bumps.
Yeah.
So they don't want any germs. All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, yeah. You know, I've been on Weller Does Delmarva quite often, and I watch it all the time, and it's just a great advertising tool. And as you know, I found out about Delmarva Digital
Yes, got your
from
new
watching
website.
your show, and I just did retain a company out of Rehoboth to do drone and interior pictures for me. So my friends at Delmarva Digital are making 3 changes to my page where I'll be able to display multiple videos.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, so
So the next time you're on, you're saying there will be a drone here.
oh yeah, we could bring the drone right or to the new location. We
Yeah,
could fly
oh.
the drone in the sales tent.
What a great idea.
That's what I do. Great ideas.
Great ideas.
We'll drive the drone. We'll fly it right in.
Right. Because
And-
we're going to do the show outside of the building some and inside of the building some. And there's going to be food involved in this too.
We can
So,
have a
it's gonna-
panoramic view from
Oh, that would be
above.
good.
Yeah. So Delmarva Digital is going to allow me to display these videos in 3 different manners, and I'm going to have the professional videos, but I'm also going to do my own videos where I walk through the house and
Okay.
explain it from concept to completion, you know. And I look forward to it. It's going to be fun.
A whole new thing.
I'm proud of my work. I love to show it. So it's going to be a whole new format for me to
Good job.
show what I do.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go if I could. We're in the last couple minutes.
Thank you,
And
Tim.
I'm going to thank you for coming over.
It's my pleasure.
And appreciate your friendship. And I'm going to let you go.
Same here. Appreciate
Okay?
your friendship.
Take care.
See you soon.
See you, Bruce.
Bye.
All right, look him up on Facebook just for the heck of it, everybody. Bruce Mears, just good all-around guy, good friend. thank him, appreciate him coming over and all he does. We are in the last couple minutes of the show, believe it or not. This is Weller Does Delmarva, show number 310. So for my radio audience, I want to say thank you. Delaware 105.9, everybody that works back at the studio makes it happen. Katie gets up early every Saturday morning, helps me out. We've got Colin and Colin. They both do a good job. And all of the different people that sponsor the show, advertise on the show, people that come on the show. Thank you, everybody. Smith's Cafe for paying us to do the show here, and all the different people. So I do have some space for rent on my billboard in Ellendale. If anybody is listening and you own a business, it's only $1,000 a month. That's an introductory offer, so that price will change in the near future. But you can get on. You get 30 impressions per hour per side, which comes out to 50,000 impressions a month, which comes out to 2 cents an impression. So you'll be one of 10 people. You're up for 8 seconds, and then another person comes up. So anyway, $1,000 a month if you want to be on that. If you own a building lot in the town of Greenwood, I'm looking to build a house in Greenwood, and I'm looking for a building lot. So I can't find one. I don't know of one. I never thought of this. I've had some people send me information about some houses that need to be torn down, and then you got the building lot. I never thought of that, so that's another idea. So I'm just looking to build a house in Greenwood. If anybody has property, I don't want it to be on the other side of the highway from Route 13 South to Vanderwin's Ice Cream, somewhere in there to where my grandkids could bike or walk or get around and enjoy the town without, having to cross the highway or anything like that. So I want to say thanks a lot. Colin, Katie, all the people that support the show, sponsor the show, Smith's Cafe. I am excited. We've been here for a little while. We're going to go somewhere else for 6 months. Then we don't know what we're going to do from there. We're thinking about buying a pontoon boat, taking this thing on the water. We're just not sure if we're going to do or not. We're going to need some good internet and a big generator. So we don't know what we're going to do. So, folks, we're having a good time. Weller's Utility Trailers is open. Please, please, please consider supporting my business. That is how I get the gift cards to Vanderwin's to give out. That is how I do the things I do in the community. So please support Weller's Utility Trailers, wellers.com. Thank you, everybody, for watching my show, for being on my show, for being my friend. God bless you. Have a good, safe weekend, and I will see you next Saturday morning, bright and early, for more Weller Does Delmarva. Bye-bye.